first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old lead from through 1 already. Davison and Sinisa wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Gowan. And the rolling was finally at the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, you did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Sean Rackley fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonefit on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the White and Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. We are here tonight at Spa-Francorchamps, and we are here for the championship round, the final round of the season. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. The lads out there are tearing it up already as we speak and having a lot of fun. You can see the track temp out there is only 32 degrees, 6.93 kilometres. So we're doing the full gig. It's an endurance run out tonight, 60 minutes. Critical points out there. Still a lot of people can take the top spot. Now, I'm preparing the championship ladder now for Biggles, but let's bring Biggles into the room and let's let everyone know how awesome these guys are, because the times are already cracking and super fast, mate.
Yeah. Iracing got it wrong. It's 7 kilometres. It's 7.01 kilometres, this track. It depends on where you measure it from. I've been this track. I've walked this track before in real life. And I got that little wheelie measurement tool, and it's 7.01 kilometres. So you're absolutely wrong, Iracing. But that just goes to show it's a long track, and it's going to be a long race there, Stevie, mate, because it's an endurance. And what a better place to finalise the season, to wrap it all up here at the great Spa track, you know, in the Belgian forest. It's brilliant, mate, and I'm looking forward to it.
You're a very lucky man to be able to walk through that track, mate.
Yes,
that
I have,
is
mate.
sensational.
Yeah. Stayed at that little hotel as well too on I can't remember where is it, down in the chicane.
The one at Rouge, the one on the left hand
Rouge,
side.
yeah.
Wow.
Not for a
And
Formula
was it
One
during
race,
a
but not for a
weekend?
Formula One. For another
No, but
series.
was it a race weekend?
Yeah, it was a race weekend. Like and in fact, it was GT3s and stuff as well too. So what a fitting place to come.
Oh, perfect place to come. GT3s as we symbiotically have the same gig going up there tonight. And tell you what, mate, what a way to end a season at Spa. It's just a fitting place to go, isn't it, when you're doing a series like we do?
And well, we don't know about weather too, because this track is notorious, for raining on one part of the circuit and dry on the other. And they do it in iRacing as well too. Adam Hughes looks like he's going to be one of the quickest drivers about to set a fast time. We'll go down to the trackside and have a look at these Centaurians, my friend, battling it out in Central Europe. And where's Hughesy? Hughesy's looking pretty good here. He's going to be coming, just having a look. Hughesy's actually where he currently at the moment in the Mustang, and he is just having a look at the track guide, because I got to remember I walked it. Okay, coming down to the bus stop chicane now. This is important as well too, because as you pit lane entrance, that's also a very. By the way, if you go off that pit lane entrance too, even though it's a tiny little wall there, Steve, you go straight down cliff, my friend. As Hughesy goes to the top of it.
Yes.
I think he goes to the no, he doesn't. That's it. I thought he had the quickest lap time, but anyway.
James Solani set a cracking lap out there, 2:16.12. We've got 3 drivers in the 16s. Trainer is up there with 2:16.37, and Hughesy 2:16.47. So not too shabby at all. Hughesy's car's looking pretty solid on this track too. And if you've seen the thumbnail we did, the basic concept between our thumbnails for all our series is the championship leader is the car that we'll put on the
thumbnail.
top step.
Yep.
On the thumbnails, yeah. At the moment, all the other series are the season 1 champions, but seeing that GT3 is still the first season of it, it's been whoever's been leading, and Hughesy's been leading most of it. So he has been the champion photo. But here it is at the moment, ladies and gents. We've got Adam Hughes from OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing sitting on 1,209 points, 80 points ahead of Matty Keane from the SLM Motorsports team, and a further 80 points ahead of Brad Coates from ATEX Revolution Iracing. Then we've got Jonathan Gallen, Pacific Esports Racing in 4th, James Solani, SLM 5th, Douglas Gowans from SLM in 6th, 7th, Greggy Barber from OPR Gamma Flare, and Project 36's Greggy Cook in 8th place, Blake Urquhart, Pacific Esports Racing in 9th place, and his teammate William Morgan sitting beside him there in 10th place. Then we've got Timothy Miles
Sorry,
and
mate.
the rest of the boys going through all the way down to the 20th, because we started with a very, very big grid here. In the Pro-Ams, let's go have a look at these top 10 coming through. Some critical points out there. Thomas Sunny Cena, he's only 33 points ahead. Thomas from SLM Motorsports is just ahead of Nicholas Martin from Get a Grip. Then we've got Callum Hodgkinson from OPR Gamma Flare, 14 points behind. And then the top 3 are there for the challenge. They are battling it out for the top 3 steps. Jacques Swampole from SLM Motorsports, he's about 158 points behind these boys from SLM. Then we've got Peter Pav from Pacific Esports Racing, Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing, Thomas Schooling from the Koala Cartel, Andrew Proctor from SLM Academy, Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports, and Mitchie Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood. And the AMS battle is still up for grabs too, I do believe. There's Hamish Curtis. He's up there from Get a Grip.
Yep.
41 points ahead of Dion Hetherington from Pacific Esports Racing. But it looks like the Adam Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing is approximately 118 points behind. So we might just be out of the figures there. But his title fight will be with Andrew Martin from Get a Grip for the 3rd place. Then we've got Ash Glover, Rogue Racing, Dean Sinkovich, Team SRW, Stevie Daniels Jr. from LCR Esports, Emon Johnson from EJ Sim Racing, and Jacob McIntyre from Sim Racing Brotherhood, and Greggy Johnson from Team Greg Racing. That's the top 10 for each of them, and the battles are still there, and they're going to be active for quite some time because we are in an enduro round. Yeah,
pit stops, you can't win in the first race. Nick Martin setting the fastest 3rd sector there. Hughes still on top of the leaderboard there with the fastest lap at 2:15. The only driver in the 2:15 mark around here in Spa. Once again, 7-kilometre track, not what iRacing say. And Hughesy, you can see on fire here. It's going to be important, of course, to be up. There he goes, sets the fastest 3rd sector as well. It's going to be important to be in the lead here, mate, because you don't want any trouble in an endurance race. You don't want to have to be, trying to avoid cars turning left, right, and centre. Especially the huge run, of course, down into turn 1. That's always going to bottleneck most of these drivers. Let's see if Hughesy can improve at the moment. He's coming basically around to the bus stop chicane. This is important. Slow in, fast out. Spot the apex. There it is. Don't go too much up by there. Get on the loud pedal. Absolutely, because the short start-finish line's just coming up right now. Bang. Will Hughesy improve?
Ooh, he's done it.
He has.
6.92.
He's
so
at half a second faster than everybody else at the moment, mate.
Yeah.
He's going to be one to watch.
He just gets that. His mid-corner speed is just so fast, man. It's ridiculous. He's got some great skills, this guy. Big thing about tonight's race is it's an enduro, so it's going to be 80 minutes. So the points system is quite considerable. On a 60-minute, your first place is 180 points. In the enduro, the first place is 240 points.
Wow!
So,
you can flip this upside down right now, isn't it?
You can flip it upside down. It could tear the race apart within enduro. It's a very rewarding race to win. So you've got to be smart and stay out there on track and make sure you're getting all the points you need out there.
Oh, Brad Coates improves a little bit as well too. So he'll put the AITX Racing. What about Dougie? No time there. No improvement for Dougie. He'll have to sit there in P4. I don't think anybody else is going to make any improvements. Well, we do have drivers that are going to come across the line. What about Greg Cook for the Project 36? He's crossing the line very soon there. Can Cookie improve? Cookie can improve. Goes up to P11.
Look at Dion Hetherington up in 8th place, Matt.
Yeah.
Hamish Curtis in 9th. Those two boys are fighting for a title there together and doing a great job of it.
How about Dion? Hamish Curtis, quickest for the AMs. Nick Martin, quickest for the Pro-Ams. So, bit of work for those drivers. Well, those drivers, of course, are important. But you've got Dion Hetherington is also going to be lining up right next to Hamish Curtis, and that's close for that. Adam Hughes, you're even going faster at the moment there, Stevie, because he is going to pull it off and abandon that lap, Hughesy. You sure you're confident, mate? You could have got that down to the 2:14s at the pace he had.
He must have had a track off there or something off boundaries there.
Wow.
He's pulled that up pretty solid, that is.
I don't think anybody's going to challenge him.
This is going to be a spectacular race out here. There's some very fast boys out there at the moment doing some amazing times.
Yep, Callum Hodgson for the Blackout OPR. He needs to get a good time in here. You can see he's not the quickest personal best between the 2nd and 3rd sector, but Yeah, go all the mighty boss stop there. Cross, can he improve from P21 on the grid as Bunny shows the checkered flag? Crosses the line.
And gone.
And I don't think the Porsche driver has improved.
No, he hasn't improved. Hasn't improved.
What
Is
about
anyone
Coatsy?
still out on a lap at the moment?
Yeah, Tommy
Because
is, and Coatsy is. Noble.
Yeah, anyone who's crossed the start-finish line previous to that will be still eligible to finish their lap. So is Brad Coates. It looks like
I love this sector, mate. It's absolutely flat out. Sure!
Oh, and that's exactly what
That's
this
it,
sector is treacherous about. You just clip that edge, come across the wrong place. Over here as well, putting the sand on the way out. That's a good spot. Up there.
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy. Oh, yeah. This is it.
You've got to get the right point of entry to that apex as well, so you can maintain the pace coming out of this one. And then a lot of guys will run out into the dirt here and touch the grass. And then getting this breaking point is critical too, because it's a great passing spot, and if you just lapse in concentration for a few seconds, it's a spot where you can easily get swallowed up.
Go up wide, not too wide. Not too wide there, Nick Martin across the line there. He's got a grip. Nick Martin gets a grip. Nick Martin, unfortunately, stays in P8. But more importantly, he is the leader of the Pro-Ams, and he's got 4 cars between him and Mitch Noble. That's what's important for him to win his championship.
Yep, and it is a good thing to have on this track, because it's if you've got cars running at the same pace, it is a bit harder to pass. But we all know what this track is like. Everything can bottle up very quickly, and things can go south very quickly. And all of a sudden, you have got everyone behind you pushing as hard as you can. This is where we've been this season, ladies and gents. The Warren and Brown GT3 Challenge has been spectacular. We started off at the Bend, went to Bathurst, the Nürburgring GP, Imola, Adelaide, Brands Hatch, Magna-Corps, Miami Grand Prix, Spa-Francorchamps, and while we're waiting for those...
What a season.
Yeah, what a season that
Great
was.
tracks, mate. Great tracks.
Oh, it's spectacular running, mate. Absolutely spectacular and loving. And, the guys have really enjoyed it. So it's good to see. But season 3, or season 2, I should say, for this, because it follows a different pattern to all our other series and seasons. I'm going to send the new calendar to Biggles.
Yeah, please do.
It hasn't.
We'll promote that.
Hasn't been released.
Breaking
to the
news,
public
eh?
yet.
Yeah, all right.
It's only been released internally, so I shall give it to you now.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, this is not fake news. It's not fake news. This is real.
Yeah.
It's legitimate. Mark this in your calendar, of course, for the new for the GT3 new season, the second season, right? Starting up.
Oh yeah.
Drivers, especially pencil that in. As well as you fans out there, thank you very much for supporting this fantastic league. Of course, presented by one of our fantastic sponsors of the Warren and Brown Tools, which you may see the Warren and Brown Tools safety car out tonight. You can have some big wrecks. I mean, do you remember what was it in the 90s? The huge accident when Murray Walker went, "Oh my God, I've never seen anything like this." The wet weather race, you remember that took out half the field in Formula One?
Yeah. This track has actually taken some lives, hasn't it? And not too long ago.
Up through the top of the mountain, mate. That is, and you can't do too much to improve it because I actually would say take away the runoff areas, because you basically, if you could wall ride and the car can continue its momentum down, you actually stop. You don't want a car to be stopped right up there in a high speed, because it's unfortunate when the car is sideways, parked into the sand gravel, and then the car comes up there and hits it and T-bones it at almost 300 kilometers an hour. There's not too much that you can do about that. And
no, not at all. Not at all.
I think you need momentum. Yes.
And it sounds like Steph is giving them their final instructions out there. So they are going
there it
to
is,
be.
My friend.
Yeah, there it is. So the first half of it is confirmed. So we will be out of Virginia full course for a 60-minute on the 27th of July. Yeah. And then Hockenheim for a 2040 on the 10th of August. Indy Road for a full hour again on the 24th of August. And then Red Bull Ring for a 2040 on the 7th of September, 4 days before my birthday. And then Silverstone, the 90-minute on the 21st of September. So this will be also confirmed in October once the rest of the nationals come through. But this is how they're lining up, ladies and gents. We've got Adam Hughes from the OPR Gamma team, leading him out on the front row beside James Solani from SLM Academy, or Motorsports I should say. Then we've got Jacob Trainer from the Brotherhood beside Greggy Barber from OPR Gamma Flare. And then row 3, we've got Douglas Gowans from SLM Motorsports beside Brad Coates from ATEX East. What's his official name? Keep forgetting that team. Damn sake, Steve, get it right. Revolution Iracing. Johnny Gallen and Nicky Martin on row 4 for PER and Get a Grip. And then in row 5, got Hamish Curtis from Get a Grip beside Down Heverington from PER. In row 6, we have Greggy Cook from Project 36 beside Hitchy Noble from the SRB Brotherhood. In the row 7, we've got Trent Mortimer from his team and Ashley Clover from Clover Racing. In row 8, we've got Matty Keane, a bit further down than I expected, from SLM Motorsports beside Brandon Levitt from Team SRW Motorsports. In row 9, we have Andrew Proctor from the SLM Academy beside his teammate Thomas Sonny Cena. Here we go, row 10, we're about to get going. We've got Jacques Swampool, Andrew Martin coming across there. And then we have one more row to go, I believe, and we are going to get the...
Yeah, well, it's not a standing start, so they'll have to do it.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah, no, you got time. You got time, Stevie. Don't rush.
Peter Pad from PER out there. So good to see them all lining up. Anna Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing beside no one, because Mark Cochran is our race steward, and he is down there with our race director, Stephanie Piccoli. So they are going to have a lot of fun out there, and these boys are already out there going for a beautiful... Thank God it doesn't do the full lap.
Yeah. Well, it's a long lap around here, so you have plenty of time. In fact, you're right. They're going to come to the bus stop chicane right now, and then they will be starting. You see Hughesy trying to get temperature in those tyres. He knows he's going to be the one that's going to be braking first, unless James is going to do something about the overtaken opportunity. But here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Stevie, mate, final race of the season, right here, right now.
There for the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Spa-Francorchamps, we are here for the battle of the title, and they are getting ready to go. Lights are green as you go. This checkpoint right here, it starts as they come around the corner. We're going to set it alight.
La sauce. It's going to be spicy.
Rouge, here it goes.
Rouge, yeah.
They're just about to get going. Susie's still getting the heat in the tyres.
Yeah, where's the trigger point? Trigger point should be around here.
Yeah, it's triggered on the second point, but the control line is green. After the turn. We are green, ladies and gentlemen. The race is on. We can already see some passing going on, but Adam Hughes has got a job to do on his first quarter contact in the back there.
Yep.
It looks like one of Cookie and Dion Heverington.
Side by side for the Rouge. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Oh, the Mustang didn't handle that very well at all, but I'm sure they will be swapping and changing as the night goes on. 2 wide coming through there. Dougie Gowans is having a look there with Greg Barber coming through there, and Johnny Gallen. The two Porsches are coming through there on Gowans' Chevrolet. As we can see the Lamborghini of James Solani coming around the first top end of the corners, and Adam Hughes holding onto the back of him. Bit of contact and dust going up to the back end. Solani takes a little bit of the curve coming through there. A bit of ducking and weaving there with Gowans and Gallen. Gallen's getting caught a little bit on the outside line of him coming through. But ladies and gents, this is the tough part of the track coming through here. The double left-handers coming across very shortly, and a bit of dust coming through hard braking zone, making sure you get all the pace you can and carry it through these areas, because it's critical to get down the back straight. But have a look at Adam Hughes on that boat they call the Mustang, and his first issue will be getting heat in the tyres, as you mentioned earlier, until he touches the outside curve a little bit there. Hugs it a lot tighter than Solani. Looks like he's going for a tighter line all the way through. This is going to be key. He wants the exit here beautiful and tight and crisp. He wants to get it down hard through here, because this is where the fight is down the main straight. If he wants to get a pass done early, this is where he wants to get it done, because he's right up the back of him now. He's lining it all up straight away, coming through. Oh, we've got to regress the toe. Callum Hodgkinson's voice was heard, so he is definitely calling for it. 2 wide down the bottom. Is he going to go for it already?
I wouldn't go for it already. Not through the high-speed chicane here. Down to the bus stop, yeah. Remember, it's an endurance race. I think Hughesy going to be pretty happy to just sit back and relax at the moment. I mean, he might be a little upset about losing that P1 position, of course, to James, but at this... What's happened back here, mate?
Center on the bottom screen hit the dirt out the back there, so it looks like he's had to battle that a little bit.
Yeah, we have had incidents. We've had Callan Hodgson has gone off. I think there might have been a collision with Nick Martin because both those drivers down into pit road as well, getting repairs. Thomas has come down to pit road, I'd imagine, too. Stevie, he's come down for some repairs, but so far so good. I have to say for the rest up, maybe Peter as well, too, has had a little bit of a moment. He's down there in P22, but he hasn't come in a pit lane just yet. But, mate, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So you're not going to win it in the first lap. And unfortunately, these drivers are, and Peter does come in as well, too. So he got damaged there for the Pacific Esport Racing 216 Mercedes. Well,
too wide, bottom screen at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon Levin has got Trev Mortimer all the way on the back of him, and Greggy Cook just passing past Mortimer down at the very end of Eau Rouge. And these boys aren't too far behind the battle that we can see on the top screen. Solani, Hughes, and Jacob Trainer. Trainer just dropped the one spot. No, he stayed in third. He come through. They've just switched in the top spot with Cena and Hughesy themselves. But the rest of the battles are still getting a little bit feisty through there. Very, very close to this bottom screen. Greg Cook's leading his boys out. He's the bottleneck for Brandon Levin and Trev Mortimer.
So this is what happened at the start of the race there with... who's that? Nick Martin goes all the way around the outside and then just doesn't clear.
Brad Coates bogged it down. Nicky Martin, I'm not sure how he drove over the top of that. And it looks like Greg Barber's tried to avoid the issue, and unfortunately he's become casualty on the back end of it.
Have a look at this. So Nick Martin goes, I don't know if he jumps this one, but he's on the gas. He hears the green flag, goes, but I don't know why he goes to the right there. Because he's certainly not clear. Nobody is clear when you're at a race start, my friend. Everybody's going to be basically double fold, and then of course he gets a little tag. There's a check up at the back.
Barb's got tagged from the rear end there by that the last blue car, which I believe might have been Peter Pav.
Yep, something like that. So anyway, let's go to the midfield here because it's big time midfield. Brad Coates, Greg Cook, Keane.
Look at that.
They're all going for it at the bus stop.
Yeah, Keane. That was Keane. That was Mitchy Noble as well. All three of them getting really tight together coming through. We're on with Trev Mortimer right now. He's got Keane. He's got... he's didn't quite time that brake time. That was real close, that was. He nearly ended up in the rear of him. Mitchy Noble's behind Trev Mortimer as well at the moment. So very, very tight between these boys. You can see them on the bottom screen from a different perspective compared to the top. You can see the action coming through, but here we got James Solani. And
he's going to go for it. He's gone for it now, mate.
Yeah, he's coming into the... looks like I reckon Solani's given that to him there and thought that's okay, Hughesy, you can take that because I will get on the back of you and try to stick with you and save fuel. Greg Barber's got a slowdown, and so is Mitchy Noble at the moment.
Oh, look at that in the pictures here. I think that's Trev Mortimer. I think Trev is going around in the bottom picture that you see in the picture-in-picture. Yep. Yeah, Trevor's going around. I saw a little bit of contact, I think it was.
Yeah, he's just called that in.
Yeah. So poor Trevi is down into... I don't have Trev in the class at the moment too, my friend, so I'm not quite sure what Trev class is for the Rogue Racing Australia Mercedes driver.
I'll let you know, mate.
Please do, yeah. Oh, Pete's gone around too. So what's happened to Pete? I mean, Pete's not had the best of days. He might have had a little bit of a spin before he come across the... start-finish line. He's running back in essentially last place, I think, because Callum is a lap down at the moment after repairs. So, there it is, mate. Still, James and Adam exchanging Christmas cards early, my friend. They both have led a lap. James is the quickest man on the last lap, but Adam Hughesy's got that P1 back that he earned during his qualifying.
Trev Mortimer is a pro-am, my friend.
Okay, I'll sort that out, yep. Thank you.
Peter Pav has crashed his car somewhere. I'll take that bottom screen down there to see how Pete's car's looking. Okay, so car 27's just called something in as well. Incident in lap 3, but I can't even see car 27. Who's car 27?
Car 27, my friend, is...
Oh, 027.
027. Okay.
Yeah. Adam Mueller.
Adam Mueller, yeah. That might have been the incident that we spoke about before too, because Adam Mueller has gone off track somewhere as well, and unfortunately, he's in the AM class, and he's running second to last. I've corrected that as well too, so we fixed up the right classifications for the. Well, we got it right, mate. It took us all season long, but we got it right at the end. That's what's more important.
Well, there is a change as well, which happens. Bottom screen at the moment, Greggy Cook just caught something in. Not sure what it was, but have a look at that. Just behind him, you've got Andrew Martin and Slim, which is Matty Keane these days. I call him Slim. He's just tucked in underneath him. Ash Glover's come through.
There's your time penalty. Look at the marbles in the exit as well, too. So that's Mueller, isn't it?
Yeah. Adam Mueller, he's got himself a penalty. 5 seconds. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but in track time.
Can they take it upstairs later and like they do in Formula One and then reverse podium positions?
They can.
Doesn't it cost you like £30,000 or something like that to appeal it?
It does in F1, to
what do you reckon?
Call it in.
Buy Stevie and Stephanie and Mark a beer, and you might get it appealed.
No, you got to put 10 championship points on the line.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to appeal a decision. You do your homework, you have a look. Am I at fault? Was it an error by the guys? Is it to the letter of the law? And then you put 10 championship points up for grabs, and you can appeal it.
So if your appeal fails, then that means you lose your 10 championship points. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That means you got to be really confident of your appeal.
Well, you've got to do your homework and not just call it in for the sake of calling it in.
Yeah.
When we did it originally without penalty points, we would have a lot of all sorts of stuff called in where they would just really it would take us literally. It still takes us about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do our appeals because of the detail we go in it. But before that was like 3 hours plus. We start at 8 o'clock and we'd be
everybody forgets about that when that appeals that drivers get in there. You're going to understand everybody has to spend a lot of their own personal time to review it. Yeah. And you're right. It should be just, if somebody just bumped me and they get upset, it should be a worthwhile appeal in order to get the admins to spend, as you said, hours to review it. Hours.
Yeah, correct. Because we don't. It's not just a review of the decision as you see. As you look at the bottom screen, Ash Glover is smashing that car past Greggy Cook. The pace he got up Eau Rouge was spectacular.
Yep.
He's got it side by side at the moment. You can see it on the bottom screen and the top. I'll move my top screen around. But great move there by Ash Glover. The pace he got out of that car was sensational.
Got to be careful at Keela on the outside too. A couple of drivers have kicked that up. You get out there and the marbles, you're in big well, just marbles, of course, the dirt, you're in big trouble. Here goes Cookie and Keane.
Yeah, here we go. Matty Keane's
having bit of contact there, mate.
Giving a bit of a tap, yeah. Bit of love lost there. Yeah, so when we do reviews, we do for everything. We do cockpit, turning in points. Mm-hmm. We do overlaps, side cameras, above cameras. We go all the way around the cars.
Yeah, you do a proper job.
In 3D. Everything gets analysed. Turning point is down to when that's on his own there. Thomas Sonny Cena.
Yeah,
he looks like he's just he's come back on. Well, he's managed to get back on clean, but he's lost about 5 places out of that.
Here's what happened to Trev, mate. In case you want to know. So you can see a little bit of movement up the front there. Trevor's gone too deep in there. He's just lost the entry.
And there's not much in it there, is it?
No.
Like he at that point looked like he was trying to avoid contact with Keane as well at the back end there.
So this is what's happened to Peter.
Yep.
I was going to say Peter Perfect, right? Who they used to call Peter Brock, right? Peter Perfect. Oh, Peter Trevor Perfect, just went a little deep into the bus stop.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Oh, gee, that curve's a bit sharp, isn't it?
Yeah. And then Adam Mueller, this is what happened to Adam, and then we'll finish up our replays, actually, so that'll pretty much cover. This has got to be contact for sure, side by side here. That'll be a little tap in the back there. Had to lift off, saved it from the fence there, Adam, so good job there.
I reckon that would have been a bit of netco by the look of it. Didn't look like they physically touched.
Iracing don't like it when you say the N-word.
Yeah.
They don't like it. They make to think, slow down for Hughesy.
Oh,
That will bring Jamesy back into play, but not too much, I'd imagine. It's a 1.5 second gap. It might bring it down to about 1 second at best.
Yeah. He's got to serve it off the race line.
Yeah, actually, it did. That's half a second gone. Look at that. 7/10 now. James will gain.
Yeah.
And Hughesy still has not served it. Wow.
There it is, just served it there.
Yep.
So it's giving James the ability to catch up to him. Brad Coates is serving right bottom screen. Crockett is having a look at Jack's line balls in there. So he's up the back of him. And I'll tell you what, teammates, but I'm loving the fluoro chrome green of Proctor's Lambo. Looking very, very sexy.
Yeah, let's have a look. On the main cameras there. There's Procky. We give him a nickname. I call him Procky.
Rocky.
Yeah.
The proctologist.
It is. The Green Machine from the SLM Academy. He's down there in third in class, my friend, running in P17. That's third in the Pro Am class.
Yeah.
The guy he's battling with, of course, is Jax, and Jax is actually in class as well too. So he's thinking about finding a way to get past that Mercedes at the road.
Great if iRacing would let us have the data of positions, like as the race is current, that we could plug into our program that gives us the end data at the end of the race. It'd be great if we get live data out of that. I'm going to have to chat to our penalty coming out, to have a chat to Dan Clutterbuck, who does our system.
Brad Coates down the inside into the bus stop chicane. Mitch Noble doing Mitch Noble things, gets the job done there for the McLaren driver. He's first in class, and he's moved his way up into P9.
Is that Matty Keane there?
Yes,
Got
it is.
himself a 5-second penalty. Which was that for? Was that for the contact we saw before?
Forcing another driver off the track, it has to be the contact, absolutely.
Yeah,
for sure. The race control's right on top of that one. Thank you very much, sir. So Keeney will get that 5-second penalty added to the end of the race. Now, of course, you can make it up during the race. You could finish the race with 20 seconds ahead of everybody else, take 5 seconds off, you still win the race.
100%. And we've seen that done in the real world.
Yeah, in the Formula One, remember? Yeah, that's what they say. Don't serve the penalty. If you don't have to, just finish it, and then they'll debate it later. And that's the thing. King could actually debate it later, but once again, it's going to cost him some points to do that. So last race of the season. Unless he could win the championship, there's really no point in debating it, is there?
I do remember Daniel Ricciardo's last season as well. He got himself a 10-second penalty, and then he drove the pants off the car for the next 10 minutes.
I wouldn't even tell your driver you got a penalty. I would just let him go because
and he got the 10 seconds out on track. Then when he did his pit, he was back to where he was, but he didn't lose his position, which was awesome driving. Cracking to see. Tell you what, these boys, it's an enduro race, and they're really going out in the dirt, coming off down the bottom of the hill there. Look at them there again, puff of smoke. They're really touching the dirt through there, living dangerously.
And obviously, as an Australian, and we're Australians here, a lot of not everybody, of course, in SRWTV, but hats off to the Australian Socceroos today for winning their spoiler alert. But we beat the Turkish. The Turks were saying basically that Australia's going to be a pushover. Guess what, my friend? We were not a pushover. We got the
Even
job
the Americans
done.
Saying Australians are second rate. This and that. I watched
never count out the Socceroos, mate. In a World Cup, never count out.
And they were talking, look, none of their players are playing for any decent teams. We've got players playing here, players playing there. But you know what?
You get the Roos together, mate. Wow. Yeah. Teams better look out. I mean, and chances of us winning a World Cup is pretty slim. But we have been to the round of 16 before, so let's see if we can get back up there. Dougie on the back there of Jacob. This is the battle for P3.
He's getting right in the spot there. You can see the two different views at the moment, in cockpit and out. And Trainer has got a lot of pace on this track at the moment. Adam Hughes has just taken the fastest lap. It was with James Solani in second place for a while. But let's have a look at this toe. Look at the pace that he's getting up the hill.
Get the toe.
Eau Rouge coming through to here is so tight under brakes.
Lacombe,
Jacob opens it right up, gets it through. Puff of smoke, eat that dust, Gowans, as he comes through there. Oh, he's thinking about Gowans behind him at the moment. He's taking liberties the whole track, living dangerously. Really tight braking point here, and it pulls you out wide depending on how you get it. And Douglas, both of them have held it really nice. This is the tough one here. You've got to get that exit to the right and open it up a corner to get the pace coming down here.
Keep the see the little fake grass on there. Some drivers actually use that in Formula One. I don't think you can use it too much in iRacing, but yeah, look at that. You got to remember too, Dougie has to not follow the car up the road. He has to follow his own racing line. How many times have we seen drivers go off because the other driver goes off too? Is that looking at the car and they're following that car? Don't follow the car's racing line. Do your own.
Yep. You're 100% right, mate. Especially on this track too, because if you go into the same entry point and as the driver in front of you, and he's done an error, you follow him into that same point, you'll get dragged out and into the apex and stuff like that, and off it goes.
Yep. 100%, and an endurance race as well too. Remember, you're not really trying to battle for position so much. You've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. You've got an hour to go on this race, my friend, so you've got to think about strategy as well. Can I save a couple of laps of fuel, perhaps? Do I, as David Lawler out there, come on, Cookie, of course, for the Project 36 team. We love the Project 36, I mean, David, you know that for a fact. I broadcast probably 2 to 3 weeks, nights a week there with the Project 36 crew. So good to see him here as well in SRW Motorsports, my friend.
They're doing very well here as well. Yep. David does the Super Formula Lights, obviously, with us.
Yep. He does everything, mate. Everything. They do NASCAR, they do, you name it. The Project 36 crew are all throughout Australian motorsports.
Very busy. Gowans is really going for it here. Jacob Trainer's not a pushover, though. He's really staying out there. Let's see at the toe at the moment. Gowans' toe, he might go for
this. He might go for last lap. Oh, he's too far back. Down the camera straight. Yeah.
He pulled away there. Trainer actually pulled away from him then.
These are similar cars, but remember, they're both sporting the Corvettes here. So, it's even Stevens when it comes to car manufacture, third and fourth, as you can see in the pictures. So, any advantage that you have, some cars, the Porsches and Mustangs leading this race at the moment, they have their advantages and disadvantages in the cornering and acceleration speed. These guys, well, there's nothing between them apart from their setup.
No, there isn't, and the thing is as well, it's just margin of minor errors. We're talking a 10th here or a 10th there in each corner, so it's critical over the hour that we've got left to make sure that you're consistently hitting those marks. Here we are.
Thanks, Dave. Love you too, mate. Let's go down and have a look at Cookie, who's in this bit of a battle. I'm gonna switch the camera over there because David's watching. The boss. He's out there. So have a look at Cookie in the 42 Porsche. He's down 2 places from where he started, but those 2 drivers that he's down from are just ahead of him. So Cookie's going to drive the pants off that Porsche to try to catch him. Ashley Glover's up the road there, who's second in class, and are putting a lot of pressure there on Matty Keefe-Keen.
Yeah, he's doing a great job there. A little bit of pressure down the bottom as well. Thomas Sunning Senior with Nicky Martin pressing him at the back. They've both been through the pits and now recovering their race. They're going to try to get up as far as they can. A lot of love out there from Mr. Lawler for you, mate.
Well, man, I love Project 36, man. They're a solid community of races. Solid. Mate, if you think of Australian esports motorsports, you think of Project 36 as well too. So hats off. Yeah, look at that through the bus stop chicane. I love it. Barney's sitting there going, looking at stopwatch, going, Barney, going on the drivers. You have 1 hour remaining in this endurance race for the final time this season.
Yeah, Brandon Levin and Hamish Curtis having a bit of a battle here at the moment. Levin's on the back of him in the AMG, putting a lot of pressure on him. He's actually using the new setups from Mr. James Watson's crew.
Look at that logo he's got on the front of that car. That looks pretty sweet, doesn't it?
Yeah. That looks good. He's got the overlap.
Is he gonna get a grip?
Through. He's done a great job of that. Well done. Beautiful. Oh, I'll tell you what, Curtis. Oh, he took a lot of the dirt coming through that last corner.
Looking overcast here, mate. This is the weather in Spa. Are we going to see rain? It's getting
Are we
dark
gonna
pretty
see
quickly.
rain? That is the question.
Yeah.
Let me go to a single screen, mate, and I will check the weather report.
All right. Yeah, we're going to check the weather report at the moment, mate. So this is going to be interesting. Let's have a look at the weather conditions anyway. So it is cloudy with no chance of meatballs, or perhaps some of the drivers. 27 degrees is the track temperature. It's cold. That's the track temperature. That is very cold, no doubt. That'll affect some of these drivers. But what is the... Here,
Right,
37% is the humidity-ish, so you got to get around 90s to get rain, but we don't know, Steve.
No, it looks
Don't
like it's
spoil the
going
party.
to. Yeah, it looks like it's going to stay. It's going to stay dry, man. By the look of it.
Let's get out there and chuck a couple of beer cans across the track there, right? Let's spice it up a little bit. Let's get some wet weather in here. It's night. It's getting dark too. So hang on, what
It
race
is,
time
it
are we
is.
at?
It's definitely going. Doesn't say rain, just cloudy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're
4:30 in the afternoon, so 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But the lights
are coming on because of the clouds coverage, but we are not going to be driving into the dark. But this is into the first hour. We're probably going to see pits coming in. We're at the 22-minute mark, so somewhere around the 25 to 30-minute mark, we'll probably see between the 25 to 35, depending on how these guys are smashing it out there and what fuel rates they're on. We'll start to see pits coming in soon.
Get the pop-up sprinklers. That's what I always think about any race, even in Formula One. Just, randomly somebody can push a button and it goes, pop-up sprinklers, just spray the whole track full of water. And then, you got to wet weather race. I mean, they could just be randomized. Look at this at the moment. John on Greg Barber. This is the battle for 5th and 6th in the race and also 5th and 6th in class.
Yeah. And the two Porsches against each other and two very, very capable drivers at the moment too. John is he's gone up a bit of a level in driving this season. I've seen a big improvement, but his luck has not been that good, unfortunately for him. Barb's taking that to the SRW.
Steph's down there doing a rain dance at the moment, mate. She's like, she's happy to do a rain dance.
It wouldn't be a bad thing having a bit of rain in the middle of the race.
Yeah.
Just enough to dampen
on
things
half
up a
the
little
track as well too, mate. The Spa 7-kilometre track, like you could
imagine
just
that.
rain on one
my
part of the
God.
track and dry on the other. What do drivers do?
Every
Do you
time
go to?
have you heard that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's raining down the back end.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's dry
but
this
do you
end.
switch to wets? Do you switch to dries?
Yeah.
Like if that's what makes Spa a really entertaining race.
Just
Man.
hold on and pray that everything stays in grip.
Great battle,
Hamish
she said.
Burns is still having a go there on the back of Levin. Cookie is I heard crashing noise in the background, but I can't see anything. But Greggy Cook is chasing. Excuse me, chasing
That's
down
your
Ash
kids,
Glover.
mate, messing up the. Your kid's awake at the moment. He's like, Dad, I'm just going to trash the whole toy room. He's pulled the
asleep.
Lego sets out.
He's asleep, but what he does do, he'll come up beside me and just stand there and frown and look at me, and then all of a sudden I'll realise he's standing there. I'm like, oh my God.
Look at this battle at the moment, my friend.
Yeah, it's heating up.
7th,
big time.
8th, and 9th. And we're talking about multi-class here. So Brandon Levin is in the pro. He's under attack from Hamish Curtis. He's the leader of the AMs. And then you've got Mitch Noble, the leader of the pro AMs. All switching it up here.
Yeah, they're doing a great job putting it out there and putting on a great show. Bottom screen is another little hectic battle as well. That's with Matty Keane, Ash Glover, Greg Cook, and Andrew Martin's trying to join this battle. He's just got the back of them. They're battling together. So he's trying to get and join the boys for a bit of a dance together.
You can dance if you want to.
Oh, my God.
You know that song, don't you, my friend?
I keep forgetting you're my age.
Yeah, I know that, mate.
Yeah.
You and I were probably back in the 80s dancing in some clubs there.
Oh, yeah. Greggy Cook's got to slow down, and he is right in the middle of this pack at the moment, which is going to bring Andrew Martin on the back of him too. So it's going to bring that 3-pack into 4s in the bottom screen. Top screen, look at this, Hamish Curtis. And, I tell you what, Mitchy Noble had to think twice about where he was going to put the accelerator down or decelerate then, because he was so close to touching the rear end of that car.
He's from the Sim Racing Brotherhood. We're from the Brotherhood, the Sim Racing Brotherhood. Yeah,
they are the Brotherhood.
He's the Don of the racing drivers there, Mitch Noble. He's the Don at the moment, leading the Pro Ams, so Mitch Noble knows that. And guess what? You have to basically add about 8 drivers down to Trev Mortimer as the second in his class. So he's got a big window here to lead, no doubt, his class. But guess what? It's Hamish Curtis up the road. Hamish Curtis is the AM driver. And Hamish Curtis is doing a solid job getting a grip on that number 026 Porsche. Ferrari, sorry. Oh, it's a Ferrari. I love the Ferrari.
He's got Darren Hetherington. He's his competition for the title at the moment. And he is, what is he, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places behind him.
Yeah.
So that's a title fight, which is coming to the end. Basically.
John comes in, mate. Pit stops there for the Pacific Esports Racing driver. That's the 350 Porsche. He comes in. We'll continue to watch this battle at the moment. There's your pit lane entrance. It's a tough one here in Spa. Yep. You don't want to get that one wrong, mate.
At the moment, you can just see him.
Yep. Mitch Noble has got the job done.
Not a bad idea because he wanted to get in some clean air probably too.
Oh, Matty's in too. There. Matty's in. Andrew Martin's in as well too. So we got this. Is you called it, mate. Coming around 30-minute mark in this race. Pit stops.
Yeah, around the 30 minutes. Did I say 25 to 30? Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. So they're all starting to come in.
You've been doing this for a while there, Stevie. I think you know you.
Yeah, no, that was all last man, probably tell you.
Hey, where's your brother tonight? Where's your brother?
He's not out there tonight. I reckon he's forgot because we had a big, we had our 50th gala for our club, our soccer club.
Oh, nice.
Night. And on the way out, he slipped on some tiles and hurt his quad, so he probably can't race. Look at this.
Damn it. All right, Dougie gets the job done.
Yeah, he got a beautiful job done, just like Dean did on his quad. He tore it right up. So
he's going to watch that one back there, Steve. He's going to text you.
He's doing the pits. Has Gallen got damage or something? Because he's still in the pit. Oh, he's coming out now. That was a long pit stop by Gallen.
Yeah, it
was. A long pit stop.
It was, it's 22 seconds stationary, so.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jacob wants this one back there from Dougie. He's like, you might. Come on, old man. Do you want me to get your walker for you and help you to get to the chicken flag?
Yeah. But anyway, we did that last night and had an amazing night, and I got myself a life member, became a life member status last night.
Congratulations, mate. Yeah.
Very proud of it.
You mean to say, Stevie, you have like time in real life to do things?
No, not anymore. I'm not really involved.
Oh, Jacob's coming back, mate. I told you. He's not going to let...
at the bus stop. Yeah. Nice work.
Oh, he's going to pit lane.
Pits too. He should have stayed out.
I know.
He should have stayed out. He passed him on track.
That'll definitely throw a spanner there to Dougie going, you know what, Dougie, definitely. I passed you and I went into pits too. Greg Barber's in.
That would have hurt big time.
Yep.
Oh, Henrikson's got a meatball. What's happened to him? I'll go to him. He's cruising around.
Let's have a look, mate. The replay. I think he's
must
going.
Have hit something somewhere. Yeah. Trainer and Barb's are in as well.
Oh, this is high speed too. That's massive high speed. Oh.
Yeah, we spoke about that track corner there and getting the entrance right in there because you're trying to maintain pace for us. Look at the tail. It looks like two you
got to remember that is the high speed. God, I don't know why I haven't been to Spa in a long time. I remember the corner names, but that's the high speed. That's where you don't lift and you're actually like pedal to the metal flat. You get that wrong, you're in big trouble. Exactly what you saw. So Hughes is still out, James is still out, Doug is still out. Everybody else comes down pit lane.
Yeah, well, the key's going to be Jacob Trainer came in as he passed Dougie Gowan. So it'll be interesting to see when Gowans comes in, where he's going to end up in accordance to Jacob Trainer. So remember that because I'll forget. So you'll have to remember it. But let's see if there's going to be any pit lane passes going on at the moment because look, they've all singled out straight away, one after the other. Looks like pretty even all the way through.
You want me? It's like basically feeding a goldfish and say, "Remember, I'm going to feed you tomorrow." That's what you're trying to tell me right now, mate. Ain't they going to remember?
Yeah, I'm.
That's the chat. Ask the chat to remember for you because they will. Chat will remember.
Lads, remember. Oh, my boy did wake up. There he is.
Oh, your boy's out there to enjoy the final race of the season.
And now he's gone back to his bed.
By the way, too, I've seen the pictures. Stevie's got a nice little a racing bed all hooked up for his son, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a
stuff.
Hughes is in. Hughes is in, mate.
And so is James.
Oh,
Will
let's
Dougie
see
come
how this
in?
goes. Is Douglas Gowan's going to go in? That's a question. We're on the camera with
He
Trainer
is.
at the moment.
He is.
Gowan's goes
He's
in
coming
as well.
in.
This is the P now. Bottom camera. I'll go to
Right.
the pits. I'll go to the pits and
All
you
right.
stay on track.
I want
Trainer
to stay
is
on
coming
Jacob, the
around.
man that pitted earlier. So he pitted a lap or
Yeah.
so. Let's see if Jacob in the Corvette, the number 19 Corvette, can the Sim Racing Brotherhood.
Just passed Gowans as they went through the that section of the track. Let's see if he's going to be able to make up any time on Gowans. He's probably listening to the broadcast, and now he knows that Gowans is in. He's put the foot down like crazy, trying to get himself out. But these boys are already on their way out. Hughesy's on his way out.
Yep, I think they're still going to continue that one. Jacob's still away. He's basically in the end of the third sector, so I don't think he's got anything on this. Hughesy should be able to.
Here. Douglas Gowans, where is he? He's down. He's just coming in the stop now as well.
Right.
So
Jacob's
Trainer
coming around.
Ooh,
Jacob's approaching the bus stop right now. He may get the jump on these guys. He may.
Yeah, looking good. He did get a lap in before him.
Yeah.
This is it. Usually still up on the
Yeah, undercut's worked.
Here
the
he
undercut
comes.
has
His
worked.
undercut is
He's got him.
crack a bit of work. No, he's got to get around the corner. He's got to get
He's
around
still-
the corner.
but the
Here
exit-
comes Hughesy. He's
close.
coming out as well. They're going to come through side by side. Hughesy's
Oh.
just got out in front of him, but he's pulled it in. Where's Solani? Solani's behind him as well.
He's come out of the
As
pit
they
lane
come
right
down
now.
top of the hill.
But Jacob will get past
and
him.
there comes Jacob Trainer now.
Yep.
Where's Gowans? Gowans is still in the pits. So he's done it. Greg Barber, Jacob Trainer have got themselves into third and fourth. Gowans has just come out of the pits. Oh, he's still in the pits. He's coming out now.
Dougie's
So,
in there for a long
whoa.
time. 44
That
seconds
was a
stationary.
long-
Big
a
time.
long pit. Let's
Yep.
compare the times between the two. So Douglas Gowans was on there for 44 seconds on the sticks.
And
Jacob
Levin's going to get
Trainer
past him.
only
Levin's going to get past him
33.
out of the exit there.
Oh, he's fueled right up. He's gone for a
Right.
big fuel. All the rest of them have gone in there for 23 seconds on the sticks. He's up there for 44.
Yeah,
so
but
why have all the rest of them
why would
for-
you heavy load your car? You're going to reduce some speed here. Big
But
time.
he's not going to have to pit again, maybe. If these guys have
possibly.
got half the fuel that he's got,
Yeah, but it's going to shave
He's
you a
going for
second
the
lap.
long haul.
A second a lap. If you're thinking about a race win here, mate, I mean, he's 32 seconds away from the leaders.
yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure
half a
how
do-
this is going to impact him,
Yeah.
or whether he took more fuel or what he did out there.
So that's Mitch Noble. We're looking at the moment on the back there of Brendan Levin. We also got a great battle just behind Matt Keane and Doug Gowans. Now, if Dougie's fueled up heavy, Keane should be able to get past him pretty easy here.
Yeah.
Should because Keane took a 21-second stationary pit stop. Dougie took a 44-second stationary pit stop. So
Yeah.
let's see if
No,
the,
Russian, he was on the sticks for 44 seconds, so I don't think it was a penalty.
yeah, we don't know, mate. But only
Maybe
Dougie
he had
knows.
damage.
Look at this.
Maybe he had
That's what I'm saying. He's going to get past Dougie. He can't get the exit speed down. He's got to be heavy. He ain't heavy. He's my
Teammate
brother.
there as well. So Dougie's also probably thinking I might just get on the back of him here.
Yep, I think that you know what? Dougie's still putting up a good fight, but Kenny did get him, so Kenny's up into. Nick Martin goes in the pit lane now too, leader of the Pro-Ams, but the Ferrari. Oh, Luigi likes the Ferrari. The Ferrari will go down there and get a grip in pit lane, get some gasolina actually. It'll drop in behind this battle you're seeing in your pictures as well too. So Nick Martin will drop down. Mitch Noble were promoted to the leader in the Pro-Ams at the moment. Mitch Noble went into pit lane on lap 13, which was a couple of laps earlier. So Mitch Noble still leading the class, my friend. And he's on the back of Brendan Levin too.
Doing extremely well. Gowans is still throwing that beast of his around. I've got a cat sitting on my keyboard right now. Get off. Oh, let the dog and cat work it out themselves.
Yeah. Cats and dogs. It's the last race of the season. I feel like what was it? Groundhog Day. Oh,
Yeah.
look at this exit there from Mitch Noble. Side by side, Brendan Levin. This is not a battle for. Remember, Mitch Noble is the Pro-Am leader at the moment. Brandon Levin is in the Pro class. So Doesn't need to be a super fight between them, but Mitch Noble says, I am going to take P7 in this race, and he has.
Yeah.
Sun's come out
Yep,
too,
Steph's-
mate. Sun has actually peeked out of those clouds.
Yeah, Steph's saying, confirming what we're saying as well. So Dougie was in that pit for longer. So we're all assuming that he's filled up a lot more than what. Maybe he's realised that the system wasn't ticked properly and he could fill all the way up.
You should pull him in for a chat during a race, mate, because I've done that before in leagues. And go, Dougie, what happened? Get on the radio.
Yeah, I just realised I didn't start our YouTube, our Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all right. I'll give it a bell now.
speaking of Dougie, he's right up in the back there of Matt Keefe-Keen. So it's Corvette versus Mercedes. Toto Wolff will be nervously watching this one right now in the Mercedes garage. He doesn't want to slam his Bose headphones down there and go, no. Anyway, we'll go there, but yeah.
Did you see that that Kimmy got his new towel?
Yes, I did see that actually. It was a gift from Kimmy to Kimmy, right? From Kim to Kimmy? Yeah, it's all right.
Yep, Kimmy. Yeah, it was from Kimmy to Kimmy.
To Kimmy to Kimmy.
That was quite a good way of getting out of it.
You know what? I actually, hats off. If I want somebody to win the championship this year, I would give it to the Italian stallion, because young Kimmy is a great man. And I mean, when's the last time an Italian's won a Formula One championship, mate? There you go.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Test your memory on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
And all those passionate Ferrari fans over there, and you know he's going to go to Ferrari. He will have to go to Ferrari. An Italian to win in a Ferrari for a championship, wow.
Yeah, they'll be hunting him already for sure.
And Ferrari hasn't won a championship
sure.
since Kimi Räikkönen did back in 2009 or something like that. So something around that. Yep. So
Andrew Martin, get a grip down the bottom screen. He's all over the back of Trev Mortimer, and I can also see that Dougie Gowans is all over the back of.
Brandon Levin, actually. He's backed off, actually. Brandon Levin's on the back there of Mitch Noble. And Stephanie's going, safety car would be great right now, Steve.
It would.
Stephanie, are you eager to get your Mercedes out there and do a couple of laps?
One of those buttons where I just set a kangaroo across the track.
You can call it, mate. Isn't it exclamation mark caution or something like that in iRacing to bring it? Oh, that's deep at the moment there from Brandon. Gets out into the kitty litter.
He did. He's hung it out big time then. He kept control of it, but that was very, very hairy. And the pressure is on. Gowans has got ahead of Matty Coon again.
Steffi can throw around him. You had the God powers there, Steph, but I'm not sure the rest of the drivers will agree. Dougie at the moment might go, yes, throw a caution. He's down 4 places in this race. He's in the back there of Brendan Levin. But unfortunately, the thing is with this track, as you know, my friend, it's 7 kilometers long. You have to have a big pile up to call a caution or somebody on the racing line. Very difficult in Spa. Eau Rouge is probably the danger zone, you'd have to say.
It'll be Eau Rouge. Coming down the hill, that corner. Yeah. Coming down the hill after Eau Rouge, that's a good spot there too, because the walls are actually quite confined through there. But have a look at this fella. He is in cruise control. He's got like nearly 4 seconds ahead of Solani at the moment. This is Adam Hughes we're talking about. And you can just see in the distance Solani behind him. And where's Jacob Traynor gone? He's a further 7 behind them, and he's now got Greg Barber chasing him down. Barber's got himself within a second of that little battle. And Johnny Gallen is on the back of that as well, trying to have a go.
We are down to shy of 40 minutes remaining in this race. The sun is starting to peek out of those clouds, so the temperature probably will increase a little bit here in Spa. But great battle, as you can see in your pictures there. Dougie, Brandon Levin, and Mitch Noble. So they are battling for 7th, 8th, and 9th. We're on board with Dougie, who was at 9th place in this race. A little wide there from Brandon Levin. It might put him under a little bit of an attack from Dougie, but where's Dougie going to go? No, he's not going to send it completely. He does lift.
Oh, geez, that's very close. Not a really ideal spot to try to make a move there by Gowans, but a good spot to unsettle the car in front of you and put him under pressure, because these next few parts here, Brandon Levin needs to get it spot on so he can get his exit right. And,
You got to line him up, Dougie. You got to line him up for the bus stop, mate. You got to get a great exit through. This is the high-speed section here. We saw a big accident before. This is where you do not want to lift. You lift a little. Let's listen to it if he lifts. Yeah, he lifted just a little, just a tad. Now, heavy braking to the bus stop. Is he going for it?
He's having a look. He's having a great look. He's up there side by side, a little bit of contact. Oh, they've just to the letter of the law touched each other and come through and given each other space. Good old Levin has leaned on him, but Gowan's being on the outside line, Levin on the more acute line. Is he going to have a go on the inside line again? No, he's not, but now he's going to
bumps him!
Oh, he's missed his brake point and touched the rear end of him.
Wow.
He's going to get himself a penalty for that. Big time.
I wonder if Dougie's going to give him a tap back, but a little love tap back to say, Dougie's cut him off. He's not happy, man. He's not happy with that.
Sure. He's got.
I'll tell you what, mate. This is great entertainment, regardless of penalties. And Stephanie's going to be looking at that one. She got the clipboard out.
Just got too close. I mean, he had the right idea. He got too close and he was trying to scrub it off, but he didn't scrub enough off and hit the back of Gowans. But he's got the pass done as well now. So now the good thing about that move is, Dougie Gowan's got to slow down. That's why he's passed him through there. So Gowans went offline. So the thing is now, if Brandon does get a 5-second penalty for the minor contact, he will. He's got time to pull away a little bit here and regain that time.
Yeah, well, he's got 36 minutes to be exact to pull away from that. But I tell you what, it's exciting racing for the final race of the season. Give it to him. Rubbing is racing, as they say, Stevie. And out there, wow. Google said that the last Italian who won an F1 championship was Alberto Ascari. Now, that's what they named the Ascari chicane from that man. 1953. So, you know what? Hats off. I really do want Kimi to win this championship. They're at it again, Dougie. I mean, stop!
I'm not sure who that one's on that time.
Wow.
In on the inside, so I'm not sure who that's on there. But we'll see what they call in and who calls it in at the moment.
Oh, mate. Cats and dogs. Well, it is going crazy here, mate. Look at this. There's the first tap.
That'll be definitely a penalty for Brandon Levin. All right, let's look at this other one. I'm not sure how they came through. If we can see the sky view of it.
I have to go back a little bit here. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see the sky view of it. We'll be able to see who's left room on it. So Brandon Levin's gone on the outside. He's gone on the inside. He's probably got surprised there a little bit.
And they both go
probably
around.
Didn't realise was coming through there. But it's both of them. I mean, look. Racing is racing, yeah. I mean,
rubbing is racing, but door banging.
Well, because Gowans is trying to make the pass here. So Gowans is the passing car, and he's got to make the clean pass as well. So I'll leave that downstairs to Steph and Mark to work out. There's a couple of factors they're going to be looking at.
Yep.
Corner rights, who the passing car is. The passing car's responsibility to make a clean pass.
And the history too, mate. Remember, they've been doing this for a few laps now, so they're going to go back and look at the history. Like, because sometimes somebody bumps somebody, you don't catch it on camera. They don't go around, but then they'll look at that and go, well, you did knock him a couple laps earlier, so they had to take all that into consideration.
And in the cars as well, it would be a lot worse for them. It would be like next level for them because they can't see how much space has been given, how much isn't.
Heavy braking here for
correct.
Coatsy.
So
it's a job on Jax, so up into P14. Yep, you're right, mate. And that's why we appreciate race control, because they got to look at every single factor. There's a lot of things that they have to go over and over and over again. There it is. It's the penalty for Levin.
Yeah, but she said lap 1, turn 1. I think she might have got the lap wrong. Maybe I think this is the one.
No, this is a time penalty, 5 seconds for causing a collision on lap 19. That was the previous lap. We're on lap 20, so yep, that's it. That's confirmed.
Yeah, cool. I thought I heard her say on the comms lap 1, but that's okay. That's good. Well, that's what we expected Brandon to get. Adam Mueller's got to slow down as well at the moment. He is battling as well. Here's Swampole and Coates on the bottom screen. They're going for it too. So there's a few little battles going on. but there's a lot of boys just sitting over a second apart, and they're just sort of trying to hunt each other down at this point. So we're at the point where 46-minute mark. So we looked at pit strategies came in.
Should be about
25.
the next hour mark, right? When we get to the next hour, it should be another pit stop, and then that'll be the decider. Do you have enough gas to go to the end of the race?
Hour and 5, somewhere between those two, I reckon. Yeah. Maybe a bit earlier. I'm not sure.
So you're looking at a two-stopper. Do you think strategy for fuel?
How does history? That doesn't. Each incident is individual. There's no history involved at all.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if the cars have been battling each other for a few laps or anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Miller Motorsports is going on there, saying. Yeah, they won't be. We're just talking history. They've had battles together, but it's not going to influence a decision. It's just that they're creating incidents for each other at the moment.
I mean, but I was talking about history during like previous laps, not history of previous races.
Yeah.
So, would that come in consideration? Because there is door banging that happens.
No, not really.
On previous laps.
Each incident would be individual to each incident.
Here comes Trevi on the back there of Brennan Levin. That'll be close. Is he going to get the opportunity? He will.
Under brakes. Yeah, Mortimer's trying to get underneath. He's just didn't have any overlap, so Levin was lucky to sneak the nose in across, but Mortimer is just tucking the nose in. He's got to be careful he doesn't leave it in there when he hasn't got overlap, so Levin doesn't snip it off.
Oh, this is always it's a tricky turn. And then you come down to sweeping lefts right here. You know how many drivers have been in that fence to the right? A lot over the history. Even Formula 1 drivers have been out there, mate. Yes. Down into, they used to call it No Name.
Yes, correct. They used to call it No Name.
Yep. It has a name now, actually. I can't remember what it is. But look at the exit speed he's got. He might go for it. There's a Warren and Brown Tools car to his right. Oh! There's a little bit of shuffling. Everything is shuffling. Oh, this is great battling at the moment, my friend. Even bring Dougie Gowan's into play, mate. Dougie's in the background watching this one.
Oh, yeah, they're going three-way now. Mortimer, Levin, and Thing. So Powermine and Miller. Yes, that's exactly how it is. There's no incidents don't reflect each other. There's no historical. Oh, he did that to him, so it is. He did that again. We don't look at it like that. We look at it.
High-speed section. Pedal to the metal. Dougie might take a 2-for-1 special here, mate. Dougie might do it.
Here comes Gowans as well. Gowans is having a look. He's on the inside of Levin on the back of this as well. Mortimer's got it done. Gowans is trying to get through as well. Gowans is trying to get his
He's gone the inside.
A little bit of contact between the two of them. They're coming through the final corner. Great bit of work there by Gowans. Gowans has now got the outside line, the faster line. Will Levin be able to get in underneath him and block the inside line coming through?
He should.
He's got the overlap done. Gowans has turned into him a little bit. Levins is still there. Great little battle here, but the problem Levin's got now is up the main straight. Is he going to be able to hold the line all the way through? Will Gowans get around him? It's going to be different.
Tank slap into the fence as well, mate. Yeah, that's close.
Love it.
Dougie will get the run here. Dougie will get the run. Will he be the last of the late breakers there? Daniel Ricciardo style.
He will. Gowans has got there's contact between the two. Gowans has got to move across a bit. He can't keep pushing across there as well. He's left you a bit of room, so he's got to leave. All he's got to leave is blah blah blah. All Brandon's got to leave is a car and a bit, which he had more than that. Gowans is trying to get himself across a bit more then, but couldn't. But Rubbin is racing at this point, and they're both trying to get around each other at the moment. But it's
this is personal. No, this is personal. This is personal. I'm telling you right now. There, he's turned him. He's turned him.
Gowans.
This is personal. I'm telling you, my friend.
Gowans.
I'm telling you.
I think
Dougie is a cool, calm, collective operator, but he is definitely fuming right now.
Brandon was racing hard.
Yeah,
but that was a bit of a shut in the wrong spot.
If we had Team Radio at the moment, I would have to, because I'm sure there'd be a lot of chatter going on.
He's towing there as well. He's towing. How close is he to the race line? Will be instant to see. Miller Sports, only a matter of time for that one.
John Gallen's gone in. John Gallen might be thinking about a safety car. Safety car, there it is.
Safety car has been called. Safety car's
John Gallen has done the mastermind strategy. He thought about a safety car, and it is out. It's been deployed. Safety car's here.
Whoever is his pit crew tonight, he's just told him, get in there, get in there.
That is perfect, mate. A 7-kilometre circuit.
Well.
If you timed it in pit lane, Hamish has gone down, Mitch Noble, Matt Keane, Greg Cook. But Hughesy, James, Jacob and Greg, they're already past the pit lane. They can't come in.
Oh, this is gonna
You
be
could feel
interesting.
this to the end right now, mate. You could feel it to the end. There's 28 minutes remaining in this race. You can get 30 minutes out of a tank. They might have just done the mastermind strategy of strategies.
That was close. Look, that was really, really. Look, it was good race. It was hard racing between the two of them, but they both left. They were both leaving the bare minimum of what they could leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a car width.
Have a
and
look at
bit.
this, mate. That's what I mean. Look at this.
So,
There's nothing between these two, but these two have definitely been at it over and over again.
So, I'm not sure what Steph's ruled on that and Mark just yet. So we'll find out shortly what they've ruled on that. But we'll have a look at the last one.
Yeah, here it is. This is where it went pole-shaped. Dougie gets him and clips him.
Yeah.
And I think Dougie's a little furious in there. I do think, and we've seen Dougie in the past, right?
He'll definitely get a penalty.
I think Dougie might get a penalty for that.
I would assume he'll get a penalty for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
As much as we love Dougie, he's an old school racer, but everybody gets heated in the cockpit, mate.
now?
Everybody gets. You got to come in. You got to come in, Hughesy. You got to come. There he is. Hughesy comes in.
Oh my God, what's this going to do to him? What's this going to do to his race? How far up the road is he? Is he going to be able to get in and out before these boys catch him? I'm going to go with Matty Keane.
Hamish will get him. Hamish should get him. Hamish is around here at the moment. Hamish is, wow, it's going to be interesting.
His trainer's gone in as well. All right. So Hetherington's in there now. So the first one to do this second stop
actually
is Hamish Curtis.
Hamish can't book it. He can't book it. He's got to stick to the. There is the stricken car, of course, that we saw that caused the caution. Hamish is back behind the safety car. It's going to hurt him now.
Yep.
It's going to hurt him.
Would it be down the stairs? They're asking. Would that be? What amounts to an intent wreck? I'm not sure you could talk about his intent wreck. Just silly.
Oh wait,
move.
Hamish has been cleared from the safety car, so he can book it here. Hughes is in pit lane. James is in pit lane. Jacob's in pit lane, and so is Greg Barber.
Was he a lap down? Was he?
Who?
Hamish.
No, he's in the lead lap. But Hamish is he's still got a long way to go here, my friend. Yeah. Adam Hughes is out, so it didn't quite work. Hughes is out. Safety. Where is the pace car? Pace car is behind Hamish. So Hughesy can go flat out. Barbs can go flat out. Jacob can go flat out, and so is James. James still in pit lane. He comes out now, right? So Hamish is not even near these guys. Hamish is not even. Hamish is approaching the bus stop right now. So Hamish will stay in P5. I thought that was a great strategy for him to box early, but anyway, let's analyze this race for the final race of the season.
Yeah, here we go. Steph's waving these guys around at the moment.
Adam spins. Spins.
Oh no!
He should be okay.
He's got to push it.
He should be okay, but he's got like a 13-second gap over Greg. Wow. Guess what, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen?
What is going on here?
Cats and dogs, including Steve's cat that was jumping on his lap earlier. The final race of the season going to be decided in 24 minutes.
Yes, it is. It is, definitely is. Once the safety car goes around, we see the order of where everyone is. We'll be able to have a look at to see what sort of points we can work out.
Adam Mueller got a black flag as well too, mate. Maybe incident points or speeding, but the 027 Porsche.
They're asking on here what's going on. Hamish was like P8 before. Look, he'll probably come around somewhere around there as well because he was the first to be released. So he will be the first that will come out behind the boys that were already on the lead lap. So once these are released, it's going to be all on the same lead lap. And we'll see how Hughesy ends up from there.
Is Mark just had a spin?
Dirt set up on the...
Mark just had a spin, I think. There he is. And our safety car driver tonight, of course, is Mark. Thank you, Mark, for the Warren and Brown tools.
Yeah. Oh, they weren't. I mean, Pacific Esports. They weren't held up that long.
Yeah.
They were held up enough to clear a car on that, so it wasn't too bad.
Mark, I'll give you $100 if you set the fastest lap. Come on.
Yeah, the strat's still on point for the boys that pitted early to get around the safety car. The boys who pitted early are still on track for it. Adam Mueller got himself a penalty, looks like, as well.
Yeah, it's black flag. I think it was speeding in pit lane. He's got to say that. He's down in pit lane at the moment, so that one. He's running 4th in class at the moment. He's still up 4 positions, but who knows what's going to happen in this race. There you go. So Adam Hughes has now caught our fantastic safety car driver off Mark.
Yep.
The Warren and Brown Tools safety car driver. Now, Stevie, if you want to get your tools, mate, where do you get your tools?
You get your tools at Warren Brown Tools, mate. You get there and you get them quickly, because at the moment, if you spend over $200 in tools, you go in the draw to win yourself a Camus complete bundle, pedals, base, and wheel. That's what you do.
Does that mean you can actually beat your brother in a race?
Nah, I've actually got a better kick than my brother at the moment, and he's still faster than me at the moment. But in saying that, I haven't been in the rig now for maybe 6 months, since Christmas.
Lap cars are allowed to be waived, as you can currently see.
Yep, these are the ones that have just caught up the back of the pack, so they're being waved around. Once the last one's waved around. See, a lot of the ones that need to be waved around were a fair distance back too.
Mm-hmm. Now, Steve, mate, we've gone, let's have a look at that, all season long. Well, that's last season, but this is the next season, of course. So get ready to sign up for this one, the GT3 schedule for season 2. Virginia, Hockenheim, Indy, the road course, not the oval, and then the Red Bull Ring. Of course, you can go 2 side by side throughout that whole track, of course, and wrap it up there in the birthplace of motorsports, Silverstone. Silverstone,
yeah. And then, of course, it'll go to there'll be more tracks released because they're following the GT3 officials, so they'll get a few more tracks released after that for you, round 6 to round 9, which will be a spectacular one, yeah.
Broadcasted live, and thanks to those sponsors as well, to Warner Brown Tools, Shunts, all behind the 2026 second season here. As we're going to get ready to go, it's going to be a 20-minute sprint, my friend. Everybody took a pit stop down there in lap 23, so they should have enough gas to go to the end. But all that gap that Hughesy had over Barb's, it's neglected, mate. It's now crunch time. He has to do it all over again. So, top 4 are pros. Hamish Curtis, an AM driver in P5.
Yeah.
Mitch Noble is the leader of the Pro AMs, but he's down in P10. So, just to go throw a spanner into the mix on this one, mate.
I think there'll be a Mike's warning there for Mr. Whiting. Not Whiting, but Mr. Keithy.
Safety car will come in, I believe. So Mark will peel that one back into pit lane. Thank you, Mark, for leading a couple of laps on this race.
I know.
Good job. And of course, thank you, the race control, because they have to look at everything that goes on and reports. As you mentioned earlier, my friend, this doesn't end in this race. They have to sit there and analyze the reports later on. Here we go. Final time, perhaps, of this season for the GT3s, presented by Warner Brown Tools.
Literally 20 to go. We are off and running, mate. 20 minutes to go. We've got the way they're gridded at the moment. We've got Adam Hughes, Greg Barber, Jacob Trainer, James Solani, Hamish Curtis, all the way from the AMs up into 5th place as someone is trying to... Who's that on the inside line trying to pass all those cars?
We're green flag, mate. So...
What the hell was that car doing?
Oh, we're going to go side by side through a rouge. Come on there, Greg. Get in there. He won't. He will tuck in behind Adam Hughes. He realizes it's a danger zone, my friend. Who's going to be Maverick and who's going to be Goose? Oh, James. Jacob may be Goose. Jacob may be Iceman.
Trainer has got the run on the outside line. Is he going to be getting in over Barbs, though? They're 2x2 coming through. Looks like he has done it. Well job. Good job there by Trainer. He's got a job done beautifully on the inside of Barbs. Oh, he's gone away the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Barbs have come back.
Investigation at the moment as well while we're going through here. But 2x2, Barbs has got
Barbs
that
comes
back. Trainer got
Keep
turn.
it.
Oh,
Go!
he's got Solani in the rear end. It set them both wide. Both gone wide. Solani's tagged the back end of Trainer through there, and now Trainer, all that hard work he did, he has lost it down to about 10 places. But there's still controversy coming through. On the restart, we saw one of the Get a Grip cars.
Right.
I think it might have been Nick Martin. Fly on the inside of everyone.
Oh, Hamish has gone wide. Big time. Hamish, keep it out of the fence, my friend. He's lost it.
He held it, but he's dropped a few places, but
Yeah.
it's still not going to impact his total fight at the moment because he's got Glover 1, 2, 3, 4 places behind him. So that battle is still running hot.
Wow. That is a race of races at the end of this one. Look at this. Challenge from Barbs, mate, on Husey. They are teammates, but you know what? It's a final race of the season. I don't think there's team orders at play here with the OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing team. Mate, it's game on. It's on. For young and old.
It's I tell you what, it's on the track, mate. It's on everywhere because I'm hearing calls coming in left and right and centre. Oh, Nick, power miner. Nick forgot about the GT start line. Oh, maybe he did, yeah, because he came all the way down that main straight because the start-finish line where the race finishes isn't the control line. Yeah,
That's
we're getting
right.
calls everywhere, mate. Moving under brakes, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the point system at the moment.
Race control will be busy on that one. Keep an eye on the battle
Adam
between
Hughes,
Nick
like-
Martin and Coatsy, I think. No. Noble and Martin. Through a Rouge. No side-by-side through here, but gentlemen. But the exit could be good here for Nick Martin. He's going to chase him down the Camel Straight here. Full pedal to the metal here for the driver. He's going to swing out. Where is Mitch Noble going to park the car? Middle? Lifts off a little bit. Nick Martin thinks, I don't have the grip to get past you just yet, my friend, but it's on. Like Donkey Kong.
Sorry, there's some housework in the chat. Some imbecile was in there at the moment, so I've deleted him.
Yep.
Um,
Don't spoil the party,
yeah.
man. Come on, it's great racing. Look at this. Matty Keane on Brad Coates.
Definitely. Look at these boys coming through here. At the moment, I'm just looking at the title battle. Matty Keane is sitting. He was in second.
Oh, they're going side by side,
Brad
my
Coates-
friend. That's a danger zone right here.
They are
Keeping
keeping
it.
it very real, aren't they?
Wow.
That was very, very
Oh, he's
close
got it to the
there.
inside. You can't do it there, mate. You can't do an
He's done
overtake
it
there.
there. Look, I'll tell you what, Keeney, he's on
believe that.
fire at the moment. He's got
Absolutely.
he's got the pace back in the second stanza of this race, coming through nicely. Brad Coates as well. Car 27's just called something in 027. That's Adam Mueller. I'm just having a look at the impact on the title at the moment. Adam Hughes is leading it out by 80
Pete's going
points.
around. Pete's around.
Oh yes, too. Peter Pav.
Get it out of the kitty litter, Pete. He'll be right.
Yep.
He's got it back on the track, so no potential safety car there. We'll go back to the battle there between Mitch Noble and John Gallen for fourth place. That's a little deep there from John. He'll be on a massive attack here. Surely Mitch Noble will take this.
Yeah, but looks like John got a good start out of the line too. He's got enough overload. It's coming through here. Mitchie has got a little bit of overlap, but not a lot. But I'm sure he's going to be affected coming down the hill now because Mitch will be all over the back of him in that little car.
Oh, through a Rouge, mate. This is it. Hold on tight. Ladies and gentlemen, straight tables in the upright position. Your seat in the upright position. Strap on here. Get ready for a landing. Who's going to be on the tarmac? There it is. Good exit for Mitch Noble out of Rouge. Is he going to get him into Lacombe?
Coming through. Oh, nice.
Had the left.
Titan fight.
Had the left, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, the boys are living on edge. And the chat going on about where control line is. The control line for it is the same spot as where they started the race from. So they started the race from after the first corner. So that's where the control, I think it was after the first corner, memory serves me. That's where wherever they started the race from, that control line.
That's right. It's not on the track map as well, too. Not the start-finish line's a little bit different here in the GT3s. But Dougie Gowans, right. He's tasted champagne, mate, many times in the podium. At the moment, he's thinking P2. Greg Barb's up the road.
So far, the title fight is pretty much where it is at the moment. Matty Keane, Brad Coates. Matty Keane is sitting in, or he's switching it around with Nicky Martin at the moment in 7th. Brad Coates is behind him. So the title fight, as long as they finish in that order, will be still 1, 2, and 3, Hughesy, Matty Keane, and Brad Coates. So we don't need to fuss about that too much. Let's have a look. I'll have a look at the Pro-Ams at this point. Thomas Sonny Cena is battling with Nicholas Martin. So Nick Martin, depending on what his penalty is going to be, will be the difference between it. Because the other ones that are there are Callum Hodgkinson, and Hodgkinson is down the back. So there's no big order change. So it just depends on how much points Nicky Martin will get out of this race at this point, if we'll get a penalty for that restart, because that could put him up there with 33 points adrift of Thomas Sonny Cena.
Yeah, keep your eye on the battle there in P7, as you can see in the bottom picture. That's where you get Brad Coates, James, and Greg Cook going for it tooth and nail.
And in the AMs, they are pretty much, Hamish Curtis is leading the title at the moment. Dion Hetherington's behind him, and Adam Mueller behind them. As long as they finish in that order, it will be as I just called it out for the title as well. So we'll keep that eye on it and see how it goes.
Oh,
Hamish
Dougie wants it.
Dougie
on the outside here is Bold and Brave. Dougie's already been involved in the incidents tonight. Remember, he's probably under investigation, so whatever Dougie does.
Solani as well on the inside line with Coates. Oh my goodness, that is getting hairy through there. Solani is living on the edge at the moment. Coates has pulled right over wide to give him a lot of space. He is on fire coming through there.
Sounds like a Bon Jovi song, isn't it? Living on the edge. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Great battles at the moment here for the final race of the season here. For the Warner Brown Tools GT3 Challenge. We got battles for P2. We got battles for P8, as you can see. Picture in picture. We got all the angles tonight, Stevie. So,
yep.
Are you not entertained?
In the pit.
Hit that like and subscribe if you're not entertained.
Yes, please. Please. Swample's gone into the pits. I'm not sure what's happening there. Coming through.
He came off, man. There's an incident. I'm getting a little race control message just saying he's gone off track somewhere. So,
okay. Thomas Sonny Cena is having a bit of a battle here with Dion Hetherington, and they're out of class fighting. But Sonny Cena is all over the back of him at the moment, trying to get a spot back. And Dougie Gowans is having a look at
the outside of the bus stop. Are you kidding me, Dougie? Yeah, it ain't gonna work, mate. It ain't gonna work.
Gowans is having a go there at Greg Barber. He wants that podium position.
He's got it at the moment, mate. But these two guys come together, that'll be game over.
Here we go. 928 pit start procedure breach. So we will see Nicky Martin.
Yeah, Nick Martin, mate.
Through.
Black flag.
Yeah.
He's running second in class as well, too. That's going to hurt him big time.
Yeah, it is going to be hurting. He's got that move.
Dougie's got a good exit. Dougie's got a great exit here. He might go for it, and he will go for it. Dougie on the outside. Heavy braking out of Camel Straight. Will he get the nudge there on Greggy? He will. Dougie, P2.
Nice work there by Douglas Gowans.
Actually,
so Nicky Martin,
Greg gets the slowdown. Greg went off track a little bit, so that'll hurt him.
Yeah. So did Matty Keane too. So they followed each other through there. Mitchie Noble's in between them at the moment. So Thomas Sonny Cena and Nicky Martin. So Nicky Martin's battle with Thomas Sonny Cena is going to take effect now. Once Nicky Martin comes through the pits, we'll see. Did he get a drive-through or time penalty?
I have no idea, my friend.
can't remember.
See a little black
Stephanie,
flag that appears. It's a
what,
penalty either way. It's going to hurt, John.
Yeah, what 928's penalty was, so we can confirm it for the points. It looks like at the moment 928 has got 1, 2, 3 positions on Tomasani Sina, and they are only 33 points between them for the total fight. So it'd be interesting to see how that one ends up as well.
Look at this little squabble, my friend. We're on board with Greg Cook. He is in the pro class. He's got Nick Martin that is second in the Pro-Ams. Brad Coates is up the road there, 6th in class, 7th in the race. And then they're all behind James, my friend, for the SLM Academy 901 Porsche. So great squabble for sheep stations, essentially, in P6, 7, 8, and 9.
What happened to Hamish Curtis? He's even further down now.
Yeah, I think he had a little moment earlier, if I'm not mistaken. But
He's down to... he has lost a lot of places there.
Whoa, what happened to Nick Martin? Nick Martin's going to the pit lane. Oh, this is what you're talking about, mate. Do they have the gas to go to the end?
Yep. He's got the penalty for the...
he's got to drive through. Right.
Yeah. But at the moment, the AMS title is being switched around because Hamish Curtis is now behind Dion Henrington. So 1, 2, 3...
Oh, you're a little wide there, Brad. Oh, my God, Brad. If I was riding shotgun with you right now, I'd be tightening up my helmet. That was scary. Damn.
Definitely tight. Definitely.
I'd be like grabbing the side of the car going, hold on tight, my friend. Hold fast. We're on board with Brad Coates.
James Solani. He's got himself a drive-through. He's had several incidents in the same lap, which have accumulated to a drive-through rather than a time penalty. So he's coming through and going to do a drive-through. Battle, the title fight is now what we can see at the moment. Curtis and Dion Henrington. There's 41 points between them. And depending on where they finish on track, will give us the results of who's going to be the champion. But Hamish Curtis, not sure what happened to him, how he dropped down even further, because he was sitting in a really tidy spot up further, but he's dropped down to, where is he? Just here.
Hamish is in P15 at the moment there for the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Luigi likes the Ferrari, as James likes the Porsche, and he's battling with Matt Keane as well too. So we're talking about 5th and 6th in there, and the red machine for the SLM Academy driver. James has spoken to us many times in the booth, my friend, and he's a quick driver. Is he going to get himself to a podium here with 5 minutes remaining in this race?
Going to be a tough 5 minutes too, so it's going to be interesting to see. We've got Solani's going through. He'll be going into the
pit lane. Yeah, you called it.
Yeah,
you got it.
So he's got his drive-through right now.
Yeah,
that's for his multiple things. So he's going to drop down. He's got 3 laps to do it in, but he's done it early. Adam Hughes is got it done now as well. Dougie Gowans has got around Greg Barber. So they're at the top end of the mountain.
I don't think
now,
Dougie can catch Adam now, mate. Adam's gone.
Yeah,
Adam, he was the pole sitter, mate. He's the quickest driver around here in Spa.
Yeah. He's 4 seconds off Dougie at the moment.
Yeah.
Off Adam. Dougie is off Adam by 4 seconds, 4.5. Greg Barber by 2.75. So the top 3 have nestled in. Mitchie Noble, who is about a further 3 seconds behind these boys as well. So doing a great job out there, Mitch, tonight. Getting himself up there for the Pro-Am. The problem is that Mitchie Noble's down in 10th on the ladder at the moment, so a fair few points behind. Tomasani Sina, Nicholas Martin, the battlers at the moment for that title.
Got race control. Is that the 048 there? So the 048 will be an incident lap 24 race incident. So no penalties there for car 024, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 048. My apologies. Yeah.
Well, we're coming close to the end of it all. The whole season will be
Dion Hetherington. Remember, Dion is actually second in the AM class, so
Yep.
That's important that he does not have to serve a penalty. Points are points, my friend. Ashley Glover is leading the AM class up there in P8.
On track, definitely.
Yep.
There's a bit of calculations going on in my head in the background now, peeps, because there's a few in the AMS class. It's looking pretty solid. Pro AMS is up in the air at the moment. The title fight, Hamish Curtis and Dion Hetherington, 41 points between each other. So it's depending on how they finish at the moment. So Hamish needs to finish above Dion. They're only a place between each other, so it could still be quite
but
good.
Hamish is down in P14. Dion's in P10. And there's a bunch of cars between them, mate. That's a tough ask.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
With
Who's
what?
that?
2 minutes remaining in this race?
048 has got a time penalty of 10 seconds, forcing another driver off.
That's
Oh, my
Dion.
goodness.
That's Dion.
It-
That's Dion
It's
leading
heating
the
up
AM
big time,
class.
So we're gonna
Yes.
have to wait till the race is finished to see where this finishes, because
Right.
he's got 10 seconds. How much time does he have?
Now Dion has to.
He's going to finish at the moment.
Oh, it's 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds to
It's a
Hamish.
10-second gap.
It's
Yep,
10
it's a
seconds.
10-second gap. Hamish Curtis needs to get up the field a bit more to get his title conditions back in there, because that is going to be ridiculously close. But I think he might have it, because it's going to be a place or two, and the points strapped between them for the actual points given for each position. I think he'll be right.
Hamish needs to absolutely get a grip here at the moment. This is a championship. Ashley Glover's in the lead of the AMs. Dion got that penalty. This is going to be close, my friend. Super close. Greg Cook's in the battle of Brad Coates as well, too, for the battle for 6th and 5th in class. Remember? Cookie for the Project 36 machine. He's got David Lawler out there cheering him on. Going to get that job done.
Well, it's going to be a tough one. Hamish needs to get a wriggle on. He does need to get a wriggle on, but it's going to be very close. The strap between them and the points based on the title is going to be very close. He doesn't need to beat him, but he needs to be right up there within a couple.
You got to
of
remember,
points.
Stevie, they want to set a standard for our season 2 coming up as well too. They want to concrete their names into, let's go season 2. I'm ready to battle, mate. So this is bragging rights, not just points in the championship, but it's bragging rights for a new season. Oh, here we go, cooking the inside. Not quite yet, mate. You can check in at the bus stop. You may never leave. Talk to the Eagles about that one. White flag is shown from Barney.
Oh, we're nearly there. Oh, it's heating up, ladies and gents. It's heating up. There's 5 points of position at the moment. Okay, so it's there's going to be at least 6 points ahead. So I think it'll be fairly easy for us to work it out once we get through there. But ladies and gents, we're on the final lap, and these boys have put on a show like real gladiators coming through. Adam Hughes. Dougie Gowans is in second place. You can see him on the bottom screen with Greg Barber coming through there as well. So we'll have it when we get to the end of it. We'll have a chat to the 1, 2, and 3s for the outright winners for tonight. Then we'll have the AM class winner and Pro-Am class winners for tonight. But then we'll also talk to the champions of the season. So whoever comes through, it looks like Adam Hughes has got that one in the bag at the moment. Coming across the line for the pros, it looks like at the moment for the Pro-Ams, I'd say that Thomas Sonny Cena may have this sewn up, because he has got Nicholas Martin that's served his penalty coming through. And where's Martin?
Martin, currently
I
at
can't
the moment,
see him.
my
Nick
friend,
Martin's
is down
down here,
in
a lot lower down.
P17.
Yeah, so that one's done as well. Callum Hodgkinson is there, so that will be pretty much done and dusted as it comes across the line. In the AMs, Hamish Curtis and Theon Hetherington is close. It's 5 points of position. It's 41 points a gap, ladies and gentlemen, so that's going to be a tough one between the two. Hetherington is sitting there at the moment. You can see him in the bottom screen. He's been behind Trev Mortimer. He has got himself into the 11th position. Hamish Curtis is only 15 points behind. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come to the final few corners as Mr. Adam Hughes flashes a light. He comes across the line for the OPR.
Oh.
The Flair team, Adam Hughes takes the title tonight and the top spot coming through for the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. Second place tonight on podium is Mr. Douglas Gowans, bringing it across the line. And third in the distance, you can see, just coming in now, is Mr. Greg Barber out on the top few steps. Across the line behind him is Mitchy Noble, bringing it home for the
We got
Pro-Am.
beef here. We got beef.
Wow. Between Coates and Glover. And then Glover brings it across the line as well. It looks like Coates behind him. Thomas Sonny Cena in ninth. And Trev Mortimer, followed by Dion Heverington. Looks like Glover's done it there. Looks like the title fights all the way through have been a sensational fight. Glover tonight takes the top spot on that final corner. So I'm not too sure he wasn't battling with Coates for any positions. But there's Adam Hughes, our champion season driver, did a spectacular drive. Absolute legend out there. But man, oh man, what a way to finish the season.
Oh,
Safety
wow.
car just turned up the volume, didn't it?
Turn up the what, my friend?
It did what?
Turn up the what?
It did a what? Oh, let me have a quick calculation of who's finished where, mate, and just confirm all the title winners, because it looks like definitely we know that Adam Hughes has won. Thomas Sonny Cena has finished in front of the Nicholas Martin, so he's the title winner as well now. And then in the AM class, we've got Hamish Curtis and Dion Heverington, who were behind each other, 41 points between the two, and it looks like Hamish Curtis has got himself the title as well.
Wow.
So Hamish Curtis is the AM champion for the season 1 of the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Championship, and for the Pro-Ams, it brings it across the line by Thomas Sonny Cena, and the legend that we got on the screen that we already mentioned as the champion has done a cracking job out there. Woo-wee. What a title! What a race! I'll tell you what,
Spa
got
has
a lot to
produced.
say about safety cars, mate. They bring some action out.
Yep. Thank you, Mark, for bringing the action. I know Steffi was doing rain dances down there to try to get the safety car out, but it happened. It happened. We'll get those results to you very shortly as this race is going to conclude for the final time this season, my friend.
Yes, this is true. Wow. What a season it's been. It goes across, for those of you who don't know it, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. This season 2 for this series has just been released tonight as well. And we'll be opening up the doors for all subscriptions on Monday, Tuesday, so everyone can get out there. But this is how they finished at the moment. Race results look a bit mixed up at the moment. It's top Mitchy Noble at top step, I think.
Oh yeah, I get it, mate. So
there it is, ladies and gents. This is how we came home tonight at Spa-Francorchamps for the amazing enduro for the end of season 1 of the Warren & Brown Bulls SRW GT3 Challenge. Adam Hughes takes it home, leading 32 laps. Did not have it all his own way. There was a little bit of an argy-bargy at the beginning, but got it to the pointy end, and the safety car brought the action back for us in the last 30 minutes. Dougie Gowans brings it home in second place after a little bit of contact here and there with some other drivers out on track. And then we have got Greg Barber bringing it home for the OPR Gamma Flair team in third place. The hard charges in that race was Matty Keane up 10 positions for the SLM Motorsports team. And the fastest lap out there was a 2:15.502 by Adam Hughes. What a great drive he did, pole position as well. So spectacular work out there. Let's have a look at the right-hand side. You can see how they all finished top step. As we know, Adam Hughes brought that title home, winning the title from a championship position, winning it outright tonight as well. Dougie Gowans brings it home in second place, and Greg Barber in third. Mitchy Noble brings out the night and wins it for the Pro-Ams tonight in the final round of the season. And behind him is Matty Keane, Greg Cook, and Ash Glover winning the race tonight. So tonight in the booth, Steph, we will have Adam Hughes, Doug Gowans, Greg Barber. We will have Mitchy Noble and Ash Glover, but we'll also have the title winners as well. We've got Brad Coates there in ninth. In 8th place, Thomas Sonny Cena. We'll have him in the booth tonight as well, ladies and gents, as the Pro-Am winner for the title for season 1 of the GT3 series. Then we've got Trev Mortimer in 10th place, Dion Hetherington who finished second, in the title fight with Hamish Curtis. Jacob Trainer in 12th, Andrew Proctor in 13th, and Hamish Curtis, the AM champion tonight, but brings it home second place in the AM. So we'll be speaking to Hamish Curtis as well. James Solani brings it home in 15th place, Nicky Martin in 16th, Andrew Martin in 17th, Peter Pav in 18th position, Johnny Gallen in 19th, and Callum Hodgkinson in 20th place. Adam Mueller in 21st, Jacques Swampel 22nd, and unfortunately Brandon Levin had a few incidents tonight, brought it home in 23rd. And downstairs tonight, the race director was David Coley and race steward Mark Cochran, and some great work by both of them down there. They were definitely had a bit to do, especially after the safety car. There's a lot of conversation coming in and out. But ladies and gents, that brings us to the season finale, the conversations we have with all these legends out there that have been battling it out for 9 rounds over a considerable amount of time. We've got people in the waiting room as well, having a bit of a chin wag and having a bit of a discussion. But let's start it off with the AMS winner for the night. Let's bring in Ash Glover. Ladies and gentlemen, Ash Glover, bring it on in, buddy. How the hell have you been, mate? How was that for a race?
Hey, mate. How are you?
Oh, loving it, mate. Absolutely loving it.
That was awesome. That was bloody cool. Yeah, really cool run around there. Yeah, the car was just great tonight too. Just hooked up. I don't know why. I'm not good in the GT3s, but went really well. So
you had some wicked pace tonight, my brother. You did. You were battling it out there, out of class, and doing some amazing things. You were out there around Mitchy Noble at one point, battling it around. You had some other guys as well that you were pushing around with, and it was spectacular run out there, mate. I haven't seen you drive like that for a while.
Yeah, no, it was good. Just in amongst Cook, and I think it was Keen. Everyone was nice and clean, and it's good to drive with those guys and be up sort of the pointy. And I think we got lucky with that bit of a pit stop on the end there, and we swapped out tyres, and that really helped me at the end. I think I just had a little bit more grip than a few guys around me, and there was a couple of guys catching me just at the start, and then I sort of, was able to use those tyres and get out of the way. So that was good. Yeah, had a bloody ball. That was a cool race. Stoked.
Well, you had a decent season, mate. Where did you end up finishing? I think you were in 5th before tonight, so I think you'd be going up about. Oh, I'll tell you what. You could be close. You could be up into 3rd place in the title, mate. And we'll have to wait till we see the final standings. But, that could be on the cards for you there, mate. So
that's great.
Interesting to see how that finishes up. You'll have to wait till Clutters finishes up the data. Everyone going up and down and penalty times and all that sort of stuff. But great bit of work out there, mate. Who gets Mr. Glover out on track and supports your racing, mate?
Yeah, just Trev Mortimer, Rogue Racing. Always, he helps me out in whatever class we go in. So this is the first run we've had in the GT3s, or for me. So I'm enjoying it, and we'll definitely be on board again next season, and obviously do the Toyotas as well. But loving it, mate. So
they're a lot of fun. Both cars are a great bit of fun now. The Toyotas, with the new speed input we've got, have turned out into a little beast at the moment, and the racing has been spectacular for those of you who want to watch Thursday nights. The racing has been off its hook.
The best things to drive. They're so cool with that 110, and I think everyone, well, who I know seems to like it, and it's heaps of fun out there. So thank you, and thanks to the broadcast team and everything tonight. Really appreciate it.
Well, mate, it's all about you guys, the drivers out there, and without you boys out there, we would be just two muppets sitting here with microphones. So many would argue that we are two muppets anyway.
No, that's awesome. No, I really appreciate it, and thanks for the series, the season and series.
No worries, mate.
See you in the next one for sure.
Well, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Ash Glover takes it out in the final round of season 1 for the GT3 Challenge. Congratulations, mate, and looking forward to seeing you out there on Thursday night and also next season.
Thanks. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Really appreciate it. Have a good one.
Cheers, brother. All right, who we got next? We've got the Pro-Am. I believe it was Mitchy Noble. Brought it home. So let's bring Mitchy Noble in a bit of a chin wag. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sim Racing Brotherhood. Outstanding mechanic. You got some work to be done. Go out and see the lad. He is a genius with the tools and doing actually a pretty good job out there tonight, mate. How the hell are you, Mitch? Great drive, mate.
I wasn't going to race tonight, actually.
I know. I was surprised to see you out on track, and I was like, wow, Mitchy's done a great job.
Well, not that it's any surprise to you, but to the viewers and everyone else, I'm leaving at the end of this season.
Oh, Mitch,
I'm
come
seeing
on.
I'm seeing out the supercars, and then that's it for a while. With both admin duties that I don't really even have time to do. I haven't done any of it, and just racing in general. I'm gonna go try something else, do some Porsche Cup and a few other things. Follow my team pretty much, just playing the team game. Hard pill to swallow. But as well as that, I feel like crap. My gut is not agreeing with me. I think I got food poisoning or something. But I was bored. I did my housework, and then I was just going to sit there waiting for the F1 to start. I thought I'd hop on and have a race, and I'm glad I did. I had some luck come the end of it and managed to get P4 and P1 in class, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is, mate. Sometimes it's those races where you don't overthink, and it just comes out the way it comes out, and you had a cracking race out there, mate. So well done to you, brother. Winning the final round in Pro-Ams is no easy feat. So especially at a track like this tonight, and you had some wicked pace as well. You were battling with the boys and getting some door to door going on.
I've only done. I think I've only raced 2 of these. I raced the start of the season, or last season, or something, and then I raced last week, or the last race for a little bit.
Yeah, you've raced. Oh, because it goes over 2 of our normal seasons, so you probably don't realise you've raced more than what you have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a cracking bit of work out there, mate. It's good. It's good to see you having some fun. Hope your head goes to a good place and you start enjoying it again. But I'm
enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I haven't not enjoyed it. I'm just, in racing, I've been an angry boy, so taking a step back.
We all go through those phases.
So.
We all go through those phases.
Yeah, I'm sure you definitely know about it, Steve.
That's all good, man. It's part of what we do, mate, and we all go through phases like that. There's many drivers that I speak to off cam and stuff like that who go through different things, and that's my door's always open. People always come talk to me, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we all do what we do, and we try to have fun with it. And sometimes it takes a different turn for each one, so there's nothing wrong with it, mate. It's all good. There's no ill feelings or anything like that. I love you like a brother, mate. I brought you into the series when we met at Summer Nats a couple of years ago.
Summer Nats. All right.
Yeah, when I was hosting the
Rare Spares.
For Rare Spares, yeah. Thanks, Mitch.
You had some Camus rigs set up and John Bauer there.
We had John Bauer racing. We had a couple of the CEOs from Motor Trend and all that sort of things coming out and racing in there, and it was quite a spectacular weekend. And we met Mitch there, and he came out and raced with us. But anyway, Mitch, I've got a plethora of people I need to interview. Who gets Mr. Mitch Noble and the SRB team on track?
Well, the SRB crew, obviously. I can't.
It's the brotherhood of the sim racing.
It's the brotherhood. Yeah.
You got to do the Don voice, mate.
They've pushed me to do better. Obviously, my recent results are showing that. Can't do it without them, really. Their support has been awesome. My missus as well. She watches all of them. She didn't watch. She didn't watch this one. To be honest, I wasn't even going to do it. I didn't even think the broadcast was on, so I didn't tell her about it. I feel bad now. But I want to thank our sponsors, GSRC, not GSRC, TSR, one of them. I don't know. Miller Motorsport. There's a few in there. I'm out of it. I don't have the list. Apologies, boys, but also thanks to you guys for putting on a show each week. Through and through, and sticking up with my shit for almost 4 years now. But yeah, thanks, fellas.
Excellent work, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitchy Noble brings it home tonight for the Sim Racing Brotherhood to take out the Pro-Am win for the night. Well done, Mitch, and we'll see you soon, brother.
Yes, you will.
Cheers, mate. All right, who we got next, mate? Who we got next? We've got we've done the AMs, we've done the Pro-Am. Now we've got tonight. We had third place was Greggy Barber, so we'll bring Barbs in, have a bit of a chin wag with him, and then we've got a few people in there that are waiting. So I'll try to get a bit quicker, mate, because I know you're eager to get home and relax. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him in the wound. OPR Gamma Flare Racing driver Greg Barber brings it home in third place tonight, mate. Barbs, how's it going, mate? How was it out there?
Oh, mate, she was a struggle.
There was a few elbows out there tonight.
Did you buy some flowers there, Barbs, mate? You know, take her out for a nice romantic dinner.
Yes,
Porsche.
mate. No, I loaded a pretty safe setup on it tonight because the thing was trying to kill me in practice, and I had no straight line speed and no front end.
Oh, nice.
And then as the race went on, the front end just got worse and worse. So it was a bit of a struggle, but I pulled a bit of a strategic move at the safety car stop and took a bit less fuel, and actually turns out could have taken much less fuel and jumped those two blokes and got me onto the podium. So that was about the only way I was going to be having a chat to you boys tonight.
Well, it was some slim racing out there, mate, and your buddy at the pointy end in that Mustang boat is just showing us that how much of a master he's out there. It's just ridiculous.
I blew up at him at one point because he was too fast.
Take the pedal off the metal.
Like, how the hell does he have so much grip? I don't understand.
His mid corner speed is ridiculous, man. And then when he comes out of that corner, it's like, whoa! It's just crazy. It's on the next level. I don't know how he does it. Well, I'd love to get his telemetry one day, and me and you just sit down and just go through it and say, what?
Mate, I've got his telemetry. I still don't get it.
There you go. But it was a great bit of fun, mate. Great season. We've got season 2 planned already. We've got a new committee joining, new admins joining in there as well to help out. So it's looking pretty spectacular. So that's going to be awesome. But Barbs, I've got a lot of people to talk to, and I'm going to talk to you tomorrow night anyway. Who gets you out on track and gets you racing, mate?
You can ask the other bloke that stuff.
Make him work.
I'm gonna go watch Le Mans in Monaco.
Oh,
well,
he can talk to you boys.
You're a legend, mate. Well done. Right. I'll see you tomorrow night once we go through the tickets. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Greg Barber from OPR Gamma Flare Racing Team doing a cracking job getting it up strategically into third place.
Guys.
Right. Cheers, brother. See you, mate. All right, let's bring him in. We'll call him Elbows himself. Ladies and gentlemen, bring him into the room. Douglas Gowans, he's got the singlet on. He's got the elbows out tonight. He's had an absolute cracker, and I don't know how the hell he did it in the end. He's brought it home in second place in that little Corvette of his. How are you, brother?
Look, I'm all right. It's not an overly satisfying night, I don't think. I mean, from my end, both from me and some of the other drivers out there, I think the standards were just probably a little bit low. And I want to apologise to Brandon for causing him to spit and have a crash.
You got your elbows up there, Dougie, didn't you, mate? We saw that.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I think I started to drive a little bit frustrated, and but nothing else to say. I didn't do it on purpose. I can honestly say that.
You wouldn't have, mate.
I just stuck the nose up a little bit too further than what I should have, and it got Brandon there. So unfortunate, but he done the same to me as well. So.
Yeah, Steve, have you ever seen Dougie that aggro in a car before? Like he was.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I've been Dougie now for about.
Dougie, mate, I've never seen your elbows out that much, mate. You were driving the pants off that Corvette tonight.
Well, like I said, I was probably driving just a little bit more aggressive than what I should have. Hence the incident with Brandon. It's never an intentional thing, but you get that mindset that you're going to try and get past, or you're going to make your own way past, I guess. It's just unfortunate. And as I said, I'd just like to apologise to Brandon for that.
Nah, it's all good, mate.
There's a gentleman right there, Steve.
Oh, he's
Tip the hat to
been a
that man.
gentleman, man.
Tip the hat.
Well,
Tip the hat.
I've already dobbed myself in the barbs. I did. I said I shouldn't be in here in the interview room. I should have got a penalty for that.
Look, mate, it's I'd say even if the penalty points, he's probably been up there because of the gap you guys had. But it was still a cracking race, a lot of fun, especially after the safety car. It couldn't have timed it any better. It just brought the fire back in the belly of all the drivers out there. So it was pretty spectacular, mate. A great long season, mate.
James and Adam, they're just lightning fast in these cars. I mean, Adam is a GT3 specialist. With 7K IR, he's going to know how to drive these cars absolutely. And James is a monster in these vehicles as well. So it didn't surprise me that they took off at the start of the race.
Yeah, no, they're very, very fast in both of them. I think James was a bit unfortunate tonight.
But then, Dougie, mate, you had a couple of spins now. You had to rebound, and that's what Dougie's all about, isn't it? Dougie just fights to the checkered flag.
Yeah, but look, without the safety car, mate, I would have been back in Never Land behind a black stump.
Neverland.
It is what it is. And, but I mean, if the field's compressed, I'm going to go for it. I like to race, so that's what I'm here for. I'm not just here to make up the numbers.
Oh, hell yeah. You got to get, mate, this is what I love about all our racing. We get the elbows out, we have a beer together.
Yeah, by the way, Dougie, you are a champion to represent to the drivers that never give up. Never give up in a fight, right? Because you might be down in P20 or something, but you've proven us in the past that, Dougie, you can get from P20 to a podium, right, in a race. And that's why you never give up, mate. These young guys, sometimes they go, I'm going to retire because, there's no way I'm going to fight my way back. Watch Dougie race.
Well,
that's what
when
you
it
can
comes
prove.
to when it comes to endurance racing too, you just got to be a little bit smarter about it than what you do for a 40-20 or a 30-30 or something along those lines. You don't have to fight for every single corner because what you're doing then is that you're just slowing yourself up all the time. Endurance is about being consistent over that race length, and if you're fighting someone who is faster, or you're fighting with two or three other cars, you're inevitably going to slow yourself up, which means you're going to lose touch, which means that you're going to lose out in the pit stops, which means, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, so it's a different type of mindset of endurance racing is, and that's why I really enjoy it.
But mate, well, you've done a cracking job, Douglas Gowans, and you're a true competitor out there and loving what you do, mate. Who gets Mr. Gowans out on track and supports your racing, mate?
All the boys at SLM, Motorsport and Academy, of course. I want to thank Matty Keane for the season, and James and all the other lads, Jacques and Thomas, and who else was in here? Andrew was in here as well. All the other drivers on track, and big thanks again to, SRW and all their main sponsors and the broadcast team and the RC team. And I'm really looking forward to next season.
Yes, I am too, mate. I think it's going to be spectacular and just going to keep getting bigger and better. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Douglas Gowans takes it out tonight in the second step for the outright finish. Welcome to the room. Dougie Gowans, you're a legend, mate, and keep it going. Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
All right, let's bring them in one by one. We've got the champions we're going to be speaking to now. I'm losing my voice and my brain. And ladies and gentlemen, bringing them in the room, the season champion for the AMS. First championship he's won in SRW and done a cracking bit of work out there. Hamish Curtis brings it home for Get a Grip. How you doing, buddy?
I'm over the moon. Thank you very much, fellas. That was a very boring race until the safety car, and then everything went wrong, it seemed. So I feel sorry for Dion. It was a great championship, so I tip my hat to him. He drove really well. But yeah, when Sahani and Jacob got into it, and then I tagged Sahani, and poor Gal had nowhere to go and straight up my bum. And they made the car pretty broken, and then I spun in front of poor Jacques Swamppool at Blanchemont because the tyres weren't pointing in the right direction, and he flouted me. It made the car better to drive, but oh man, I was nervous for the last 15 minutes.
Let's go, Hamish, mate. You got cheers squads out there as well too. So yeah, wow, Hamish.
Oh yeah,
it's
in the chat.
The chat is blown up for you, my friend.
Yeah, you've done a cracking job, mate. Look, in the end, it was we were like, what the hell's going on here? Because you started dropping down all these places, and it was like you had it all in control. But then it was like, in the end, it was like, how many points are you going to lose on to Hetherington? And Hetherington, it was like, what is he? He finished 3 spots ahead of you. So that's only 15 points difference. So you still had a little bit more in the buffer there of 41. So
I had to finish within 8. So
yeah, correct, yeah. So
you must feel
dropping
like
the
Lewis
back
Hamilton in the 2009 championship, right? Is that Glock? It's
that
not
Glock?
Glock, it's Hamish.
Thankfully, I won the championship. So,
well, mate, is this your first championship?
I have won a couple on Project Cars 2, but that's a few years ago. So this is first time on iRacing. First time, yeah. So this is I'm over the moon.
This is the cherry popper, mate, and I think the Get a Grip boys will be all jumping up and down and doing some song and dance as well. They'll be loving it out there, mate. Who gets Mr. Hamish Curtis out on track, mate? Oh, before you do that, ladies and gentlemen, Hamish Curtis has joined the admin team for the series as well.
Oh,
so
Hamish.
He'll be helping Matty Keane and Jacob Trainer will be still involved, but not heavily like he is at the moment because he's busy in life at the moment. But yes, these lads will be doing it all, and we posted up the rounds and the schedule that we have so far this afternoon as well.
Barney's waving the flag there, Hamish. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's yours.
So, Mr. Hamish Curtis, who supports you and your racing?
Well, the boys at Get a Grip. It's been a fantastic season. I feel sorry for Nick not quite getting there, but that's life. Both him and Uncle Andrew have been fantastic in the SFLs, and I think we've all won a race at least in the GT3 championship, like our class. So the boys that Get a Grip, it's been fantastic. Jesus Racing, we're off to Townsville in a couple of weeks with the supercars, so keep an eye out there. Yeah. The Life Choices Foundation, Velo Race Products, and Fanatec. Yes, my Fanatec wheel has put up with a lot the last couple of days. I've done a fair bit of practice for this race, so... but yeah,
Thanks,
Hamish, you didn't think Luigi, because Luigi likes the Ferrari.
Oh, no,
Luigi loves the Ferrari. yeah.
Love your work, mate. Love your work. Ladies and gentlemen, our Season 1 champion, Hamish Curtis from Get a Grip. Give him a round of applause.
Yes.
I wish we had an audience,
Hamish.
mate.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, mate.
Yeah.
And I hope the adrenaline rushes off soon, and you can get on the chat with the boys and have a bit of a cheer going on, mate. Because cracking bit of work there, mate. First title and the first title at SRW as well. So congratulations, mate. And we will see you in a couple of other cars that you drive. But also, hoping, definitely will be back for Season 2 as well. Considering
Yes,
you're
I know. I should say thank you to you guys. Like the stream you put on's really good, and the championships.
Hamish likes the Ferrari. He's quicker than the Ferrari. He's a rapido.
Yes, no. Thank you to you two for it's always entertaining watching the stream afterwards. So, thank you for the work you guys do.
Excellent, mate. No, we love it. We have an absolute blast. That's what we do it for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hamish Curtis, AM champion for Season 1. Congratulations, brother, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thank you. See you.
All right, I've spoken to this young fella more than I want to. I've spoken to him nearly every second or third day in the last 2 weeks, including meetings that we've had for the SFL in the background as well. Ladies and gentlemen, bring it home. He gets himself a season championship as the Pro-Am for the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. How are you, Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena?
I'm very good. I'm very relieved at the fact that I won that, because after lap 1 I didn't expect to, but here we are.
Well, you're really mixing it up in there, and you're getting into all sorts of trouble at one point, but you got the critical points you needed, mate.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like after that lap 1 incident, I just got completely murdered from behind. I don't know who it was. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. But I got completely hit up the arse going down to Eau Rouge, and I had the broken wheel at the back. I couldn't go through any of the corners quickly because it would just snap. So, I came out in 21st. I'm thinking, oh my god, my night's over. I should just Alt F4 now. There's no point.
Alt F4.
But then I came out of the pits and I noticed I noticed both Nicholas and Callan had been killed in the same crash. So I'm thinking, I know what, maybe this is possible. So, yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster that first sort of 5 minutes of the event.
We're watching it
How
right
did you
now
wa-
there, Tommy, mate. And I mean, you've been through F1 lobbies in the past. Look at this going up through a Rouge.
Yeah.
Wow. But mate, to be a champion of your class, I mean, and you're a young gun, my friend. You're going to be at the pro class in no time. How does it feel? Like the feeling come through your body right now. Everything.
It feels good. It
season.
feels good. Yeah, 100%. No, like this is a season which, to be honest, I don't really even remember half of it because it's taken so long to complete because it's been bi-weekly. So if you were to ask me about something that happened in round 2, I wouldn't be able to tell you what happened. But no, it feels very good to win it because there are a lot of very talented people, especially in the Pro-Am class. You know, you've got Nicholas, you've got Callan, you've got, you know, Andrew, Mitch, like everyone else. They're all super talented. So to be able to win it, I think I couldn't be happier because, you know, there are a lot of very talented people in this league. So I couldn't be happier. And it's a great feeling.
Well, that pretty much sums it all up, mate. You can go now.
Fantastic.
No, I know you're eager to get out of here, mate, because you got things to do. But cracking bit of effort out there, mate. What were your thoughts on this track tonight? Like, are you a fan of Spa?
Oh, look, I absolutely adore Spa. It's one of my favourite tracks in the world.
He's an F1 driver, mate. He has to drive around Spa quickly.
Look, if my favourite track was on the game, it'd be like my full favourite track. But because of that, it's my third favourite track. I absolutely adore this place. So to go 2 from 2 in championships at Spa, because I won the SFLs at Spa as well, I think is quite fitting. So you know,
not that he's dropping any bombs out there for you all guys to that he is a double championship title winner.
No. I'm not gloating. I'm just saying some facts.
Tommy, mate, what was the toughest part of the track? Because you got a little overcast, temperatures dropped drastically. What was your main challenge of this track in Spa? 7 kilometers, of course, my friend. It's 7, not 6 point whatever it says in iRacing. But what was your toughest part of the track that you struggled with?
For me, when I did practice earlier, I was kind of okay with everywhere. But going into that, especially in qualifying, and then in the dirty air behind Nicholas, going through Laycom to No Name Corner, I had no performance in it. I had Nicholas pass me there. Going in, I tried to fight him back, and I just couldn't get the car to turn in. It was okay pretty much everywhere else. I was sort of matching everyone at La Source through Radion and Blanchimont and all that, but it was just that section of about 1 kilometer of track at the end of the Kemmel Straight to No Name Corner. I just had nothing. I was really starting to get a bit pissed off with it. But
so Tony Wolf was throwing his Bose headphones down there, going, "Come on, go faster there."
Yeah, 100%.
Come on, Tommy.
All I'm saying is I will not be in the Mercedes for next season.
Oh, right. So Toto, sorry, my friend, he's switching teams. All right.
Yeah, no, he's getting out. There's
what car would you switch to next season, mate? What do you reckon is the choice of the GTs?
Look, one of the reasons I went for the Merc for this season, obviously I wanted something different. But I wanted to try something with a front engine because I like the concept of it. But I think going to next season, I probably will do something that's mid-engined. I've always been quite handy with the Ferrari, so I might look at that.
Luigi likes a Ferrari. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or I might look into the Corvette, but I think whatever it'll be mid to rear engined because.
Not the Mustang. Adam Hughes wraps this race up in a Mustang. You're not going to go there.
Oh God, I drove the Mustang in a Daytona 24, and I think it was the worst experience of my 20 years of life on this planet. Right. So no, thank you.
Steve.
Well, mate. Cracking bit of work out there. There's nothing really much more I can say than congratulations, and it's good to see you having fun out there and kicking some ass out there and getting some titles under your belt at such a young age. It just means that you're going to be a faster and a bit more of a weapon as we get older. As you get older, and I'm definitely already older.
You're getting older, Steve. Don't you worry about that. He's going to get older.
Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena, who gets you out there racing and supports you and the team, mate?
Well, I'll do the sponsors first. SLM Painting, Matt's company. If they didn't exist, the team wouldn't exist. So it's a big thank you to them. Sud Speed, who sponsor us, a big thank you to them as well. And then Dubby as well. But I think I want to say the biggest thanks to Matt, because if he didn't sign me onto this team, I wouldn't be here full stop, let alone driving in this league. I just wouldn't be here full stop. So if it wasn't for Matt and 6 beers, I wouldn't be on this team. So I want to say a massive thank you to him, because he gives me the platform to achieve what I am able to achieve. So I couldn't be more thankful to him than that. But that is everything.
Yeah, it's good out there, mate, and I'm glad he found you as well, because you're a good value out there, mate. Even though I've got to speak to you every second couple of days.
Well, look, I'll try.
We
my
love
best to
Tommy,
have
mate.
it
We
for
love
you.
you, Tommy. Yeah. Keep up the good work.
All right,
Look forward to
thanks,
seeing you
I'll
next
start
season,
crashing
Tommy.
more.
All right, get out of here, you mug. All right, congratulations,
Yeah,
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen. Thomas Sonny Cena, the
Thank you,
Pro-Am
ladies.
champion for Season 1 of the GT3 Challenge. Congratulations, brother, and good luck for the next season and all the rest of your racing that's remaining in the other series.
Cheers, boys. Thank you. Thank you for an awesome season. It's been a pleasure.
Take care, mate. Take care, son.
Brush your hair. Yeah.
Yep, that's the one. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been waiting in the booth for ages, as he always has to. The legend himself that drives the boat around these cars and tracks, and still manages to bring it home with some critical points, taking out the championship again, Mr. Adam Hughes. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm sorry you got to wait for such a long time. Maybe we should do the champions first or something and keep everyone else waiting. But it gives you time to ponder over what the season was and how it all went, and all the hard work you do, even though you scared the living daylights out of me, and probably yourself as well, when you spun it after your pit stop.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal. I took a left rear tyre and thought, oh, left rear's copping a beat, and I think maybe I should replace it. And yeah, I literally just went in the corner, forgot I had a cold tyre on board, and yeah, it didn't want to.
Easy, mate. You give us entertainment. You just like, when I need the camera pointed at you. That's what you're doing, right? He's like, I'll spin it.
I was hoping you would see it. I was hoping I would have got away with scot free, but obviously you saw it live, which is not good.
Yeah.
Well, it's what's amazing about you is that you actually had the brain power to work out that you just needed one tyre. Most drivers would just go, oh yeah, I'll just change all tyres. But you actually get the time out there and you pick out what you want. And we're talking barbers briefly because we had a lot of interviews to do tonight. But even he said, he goes, I said, I'd love to have a look at your telemetry and see what you're actually doing, your pedals and that. And he goes, mate, I've seen it. I've got no idea what he's doing. What are you doing, mate? Because that car is not supposed to be
mate. Give us foot cam so we can see how you press those pedals in the future, mate.
My ugly fat toes, Christ.
Next season, there you go. Hughesy cam.
I could try, yeah. If SRW is in clash with any other leagues, then yeah, I'll definitely try and get a foot cam on board. I guess it's definitely on the cards for sure.
Are you doing the heel and toe or anything like that, or nothing special, or you just basically throttle control, brake control?
Yeah, it's pretty much that. No heel and toe. I haven't got a clutch on the pedals. I've got the clutch on the wheel, so I've got the dual clutch on the back of the steering wheel, so I use that instead.
Yep. Are you using the clutch while you're racing?
Nah, only out of the pit lane. Like if you spin or if you leave the pit box, you'd use it, but otherwise,
what about
I don't use
fuel
it.
saving?
Pay attention, boys and girls. Pay attention. This is a championship driver here telling you the secrets.
That little special hack where you pull the clutches in before you get to the braking zone stop. You can't do that anymore. I haven't done that for like 2 or 3 seasons, so I think they patched that up. Okay. So you can't do it, unfortunately, which sucks.
See, all these little tricks, I never even knew it existed.
Yeah, because you can't drive fast anyway, Steve.
Come in, clutch in, used to turn the engine off before you hit the brakes, and then back on
that's
NASCAR
right.
spec.
I remember that.
Yeah, you used to do that a lot. It was good. Real good.
Man, see, this is what happens when you're, what are you, a 7,000 rating now, mate?
Almost.
Very, very bloody close.
6'9", 6'9", mate. 6'9". Yeah.
6'9", 7'3", or 6'9", 7'7".
6'9", 7'3". You're right.
There you go.
How do you remember that number?
Surprised I remember that. Surprised I remember that number, eh?
You got to remember 69.
Yeah, of course. That's not real.
88's better. You get 8 twice. Yeah. That's right.
Oh, no. But anyway, mate, it's been a spectacular run out. You actually didn't have it all your way in the first stanza of the race. You had a bit of battles there with Solani in the Lambo. How was the Lambo to follow? Did it have an advantage anywhere on you?
I think under brakes, he had an advantage. He had decent speed, but I kept sort of throwing away the bloody like after I got past James, I sort of screwed myself over a bit. So I got two slowdowns over 4 different laps.
You did too, yeah.
And I kept doing the top of a Rouge. I just kept going that too far over that curb area, and it gave me a 1.3, 1.4 slowdown, and I had a 5 or 4 or 3 second lead gap, and went back down to just under a second, which wasn't really ideal. So, he was just good under brakes, which that's just typical Lambo, I guess. I just had to be aware of it and keep it in mind. But looked pretty good. Can't complain about the race, mate. Safety car sucked. I enjoyed the 8 second lead, and then it sort of dwindled down to nothing.
Mate, you're the only Mustang out there. Nobody else chose that the old USA car. And
wasn't there someone else in a Mustang at one point?
No,
there was one. Yeah.
No, nobody in this race tonight was in a Mustang, mate. It was just you.
Oh, right.
Yeah. We had one in the series for a little bit, but not in the not in tonight's
The
race.
guys usually choose Porsches and Ferraris and Mercedes, but you said no. You're born in USA, Detroit, Michigan. Like, let's go hard, USA. Pedal to the metal, mate. What makes the Mustang get you the victory?
The noise of freedom that comes out of the exhaust.
Fake news. Fake news.
Season.
Say again, sorry.
Are you going to stick with it next season or go back to the pork?
Might, depending on what Barbs does, I will probably either go the same car as him or stay with it. But he was struggling like tonight's race and probably other races this season with setup and trying to work out and dictate what he wanted. So might use the same car as him and help him do setup changes and setup work and stuff, because he was struggling pretty badly tonight, poor bastard. So try and help him out if I could. So I'd prefer to stay in the Mustang, but I'll probably help him out if I can.
Nice to see. Nice to see. It's going to be a cracking season too, as well. But any highlights, any favourite tracks or that you can remember back? Because I know it's a long season.
I'd say Imola.
Oh, Imola. That's right.
Imola. That was good. Yeah, that was fun. That was rather full on, actually. I'm gonna say Magny-Court was probably the harder one because it was just belting down with rain. The whole night. It started light, then it got heavy, and then it got really bloody heavy, and we couldn't see anything.
Did you think it was going to rain tonight, mate? Because the clouds come over and it looked a little shaky there.
Kept pressing the report, the weather report button, and then the crew chief's like, no, it's all clear. Nothing happening in the area. I was like, okay, don't tell me a fib here, mate, because I'm on dries.
Because I'll tell you what, that pit pit stop, or the safety car one, would have been cracking if it were rain somewhere around there, and everyone's just dived in and come half out on wets, half out on dries. At Spa, it would have been spectacular. It would have been a lot of fun. How's this track rate for you, mate, as far as your tracks of favourites?
Yeah, it's up there. Spa's definitely up there. Good track. It's a long lap, so you sort of get not tired, but you sort of maybe get fatigued because it's a long lap and you do it quite a few times. So it's 34 lap race tonight. I think it's going to be 36 minus the safety car. So safety car obviously knocked 2 laps off for us, but it's good. Good track. It's a very punishing track if you're not confident and you haven't got a good setup or a good car, because if the rear goes, you've got nothing but concrete walls and tyre bundles, and cars don't really tend to like them too much.
Very, very true. Very, very true. And if you got yourself a direct drive, your hands don't like it very much as well when you hit them.
Nah, just if you lose a car, you just let go of the wheel and let it do its thing, and it can have a fit if it wants. So you just take your hands off it, put it on your lap, go, oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not my wrist. I'm not breaking my wrist.
And the dirty air, mate, like when you were chasing down James for a majority of the race, like, how's the dirty air felt in the car?
I felt fine because it was only early in the race and the tyres were still fresh and clean and pretty good. But towards the end of the race, if he was in front, it would have been a headache because the rear was a little bit lacking on the right rear. It was a little bit lazy, I noticed towards the end. So I had a few sort of, I wouldn't say, seesawing moments, but I had to do a few minor corrections through pull-on quite a few times. So... I
probably wouldn't even know the difference, but you've got a different handle on this thing. I still remember that day when you came in the room and said, Sinka, what the hell's going on with your steering wheel? How many rotations you doing per corner?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you turned the wheel and you went from like straight to like 900 degrees in like the space of like 2 seconds. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you just getting the
That's
wheel?
That's why they put him up in the booth with me, mate, because they go, Steve, you can't drive, mate. Just retire and let the champs do it.
Look, I was still learning how to drive these things, and and it was like obviously my setup wasn't right, but the legend that he is, mate. I'll tell you what, if you're ever in a lobby and Mr. Hughes is there, he's more than happy to help people out, and
You reckon you can make me beat Steve Hughesy if I get on a keyboard?
It wouldn't be hard,
on
man.
a keyboard, maybe.
Sure, we can try to make it happen. Yeah, throw a controller on it, mate.
Yeah, I'll throw a controller.
We still beat me with a controller.
Yeah. Anyway, Hughesy, you are the champ, mate. Congratulations, you're a bloody legend, mate. I mean, I know you from other series as well. I'll tell you, you are a great ambassador of motorsports in Australia.
Oh, certainly try, mate. Certainly try when I got time to do league races. I'll try and do them with teammates, and from like getting stuck doing officials, trying to go for a high IR or SR, I'll definitely do them for sure.
So 7K is coming your way, mate. About 8K, 9K, 10K. 10K, you get gold. Nice. You get the gold star on that one.
I reckon if I got 8K, I'll be satisfied with that.
Yeah. Stevie?
How long does it take you to get to 7K, Adam?
Oh, 5 years.
Really small.
I got boots older than 5 years, but that's fine.
That's a dedication, mate, on its own, mate. Yeah. That is spectacular work out there. It just shows how much time you put in, because people might think, oh, he's just an alien, but he's not. You work hard at this, mate. You put the time and effort in, and you drive these things a lot.
And as you said, right, Hughesy, people can reach out to you, right?
Yeah,
I want to go faster. Talk to you, mate. Send a DM and go, how do I go quicker? How can I beat Steve? How can I beat Dean? How can I beat anybody?
Oh, pick decent names, mate. Beating me and Dean is easy, mate. You just got.
How can I beat Dougie? Right?
Yeah, just start with a wheel rotation.
Yeah, exactly.
Degrees, not 2,500 like Steve did.
Yeah, this is very true, Mr. Hughes. It's been a pleasure commentating your racing again, mate. Good to see you back on track in the SRW League. And as we suspected, you crushed the series and did it prior to this round. You were leading it out by...
I'll show you, mate. I'll show you.
120 points.
Yep.
120 points. So we would have even gone even more now, based on where Matty Keane finished, because Keane finished in 5th place. He would have finished 25 points behind you. So you would be winning this title by at least 145 points. So crack a bit of work out there, mate.
Give us a shoey. Give us a shoey, mate. Give us a shoey. Come on.
Wouldn't you love that? It's great to see you win out there, mate. Taking it with some class as well. You didn't have it easy all the way. You had some tough runs out there too, but come out the pointy end. Who gets Mr. Adam Hughes out on track and helps you win championships, mate?
Better thank the lovely other half for supporting me and talking to me and watching all the time. So she always watches every time you guys put a stream up. So thanks to Alicia for being very supportive.
The missus, mate, the better half.
The missus, yeah, right. Yeah, give her the first mention. She earns it. She deserves it. Obviously, you gents for doing this every fortnight. I know you guys do. Obviously, the other races during the week, so I know it gets tiring. I've been there, done that, so I know the pain. Obviously, the boys from OPR for the help and development, and obviously to Barbs and to Cal for jumping in, and obviously Barbs for hitting me up, come give them a run and help. So thanks to those boys. I also want to thank, obviously, as I said, OPR, Motec for the technical partnership we have with them. Gamify Sim Racing, who have also joined us, obviously, earlier this year. So huge shout out to them, simrigs.com, Melbourne Performance Centre, and obviously to Night Rider Designs for the nice blacked out liveries we've got every time I drive them and join them. So, cheers to him cheers for Night Rider for, jumping on board and giving us some pretty thick liveries.
Yeah, they do look actually good. The last Inception is probably my favourite of the ones you've had for the last few years. It looks amazing, and looks very, very clean, which is good, mate. Congratulations! It's always a pleasure having a chat with you. Good luck. I'm hoping you'll be back for season 2. Good luck in all your endeavours, and hopefully you'll get your 7,000 soon, ladies and gentlemen. The legend, the champion, and the amazing driver at full stop, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Hughes from OPR Gamma Flare brings it home as the champion of champions tonight for the Warren Brown SRW GT3 Challenge, mate. Congratulations, Mr. Hughes, and good luck with all your new endeavours, and hopefully we'll see you back for season 2, mate.
Yeah, hopefully no other clashes with other leagues. So there we go. Cheers, boys.
Take care, brother. Be good.
Cheers. Thank you.
Alrighty, well, that's Mr. Adam Hughes, the legend that he is, and he's won himself another championship, and it's good to see a legend like that compete in the SRW series.
Mate, yeah.
As you can see, that car coming through and
it's
actually
beautiful.
rear end sparking as it comes up the hill too.
It's beautiful, mate. It's a Mustang, mate.
Yeah, it's a sexy car. The Mustang GT3 is an absolute weapon. Mate, it's been a cracker. Thank you for your support and all the hard work you've done with us for the GT3 series. If you've been an absolute legend, the broadcast has been top notch. So thank you for that. All the viewers out there, thank you for supporting us and sticking around with us and enjoying the racing with me and Biggles every fortnight. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and a big thank you to all the supporters out there from the likes of Grim Industries for the V8 coffee tables. If you're after something for the Man Cave, Father's Day is coming up soon, reach out to them. They do small things, big things, but everything from Lambo engines and Ferrari engines, Aston Martins, it's amazing the work that they do. Please reach out to them and tell them we sent you. Andrew Grimm is an absolute legend. The guys from Shunt Scenery, if you're into flight simulators and you want some new renderings for some of the airports on the server, reach out to them and you can buy them directly off Shunt Scenery. And then also the legends that are Phoenix Driver Development. If you're into Gen 3, Gen 2 V8 supercars and you are after some tutelage, some one-on-one or team training, Laz and Rian are amazing at what they do. Reach out to them for some help, and they also do setups for both the Gen 2 and Gen 3 V8 supercars. So reach out to them for that as well. And then the legends that are Warren and Brown Tools, who support us across all our series as a stream sponsor and naming rights sponsors. Without them, we will not be here. So it is amazing to have them on board, and the support they give us is sensational. Last but not least, the drivers that participated in this series over the last 6 months. It's been spectacular to have them on board, and it's been amazing to commentate all the action-packed driving that they've been putting on. It has been amazing and sensational. Some of the stuff has been absolutely off the hook. If you're interested into the GT3s and you want to get in there and have a bit of a go, we are on the first and third Sunday of the month, and you can see our season 2 schedule on the screen right now. Round 1, we're at Virginia for a full course of 60 minutes. Then round 2, we're at Hockenheim GP for a 2040 the 10th of August. Round 3, we're at Indy Road Course for a 60-minute run at the 24th of August, which is my brother's birthday, actually. And then round 4, Red Bull Ring for a 2040, which will be spectacular, 7th of September. And then round 5 at Silverstone for a 90-minute enduro on the 21st of September. And then we'll have round 6 and round 9 confirmed once Iracing does the complete schedule. But come join us. Like, subscribe, hit us up if you want to join the series. The series will be all released in the coming week, so you'll be able to get the subscriptions in. Again, finally, a big thank you out there to all the drivers, and congratulations to Hamish Curtis for the AM title. Congratulations to Thomas Sonny Cena for the Pro-Am title, and a big round of applause to the legend that he is, Adam Hughes, for becoming the outright champion, pro champion for the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. Ladies and gents, that's it for me. Come and join us on Tuesday night for round 8 of the series that we do down there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and thank you for all your support, and thank you for being an amazing community. See you all soon.